On paper, we are not favorite. The odds are against us. If you are going to betting sites, not a lot of chances for Juve. Juventini, they don't believe today. Today it's Real Madrid, the team with the most Champions Leagues in the world, against Juventus. Juventus that is in a really difficult moment, that is in a difficult situation. A Juventus that couldn't start yet with their season 25-26, blocked on the mercato, waiting for a new Juve to come back. In the meanwhile, Real Madrid, with a season without trophy, they really want to go and win that cup. They already started to invest. Alexander-Arnold, a talent from Argentina, Mastantuono. They went with a player that we are regretting, a player that we loved, that we grew up, a player that we are still complaining about, a regret. Dienhuisen. Today, there is one thing that we can go for. There is one hope. And it's the attitude, it's the behavior, it's playing. From the first minute, we need to go and we need to fight, because today is a Club World Cup. It's this round of 16 that can give us a pass to the quarter-final, to continue to dream, to lift that trophy, to be the first club on earth to lift that trophy in the air, but we are far away from it. First of all, we need to forget about Manchester City and we need to concentrate on Manchester City, on Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid. That's what we need to do. Everything is possible. I know that I have some problems with the sound, so this, of course, annoyed me during my speech, and I will fix that immediately because we go back to normal levels. Here we go. With the normal level, you should be able to hear me better now. Ciao Juventini of the world. My name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. The first watch along of the Club World Cup here on the channel. I hope you are doing well. If it's better, please let me know in the comment section that you hear me better. I see already main door officially saying much better. Now it's perfect for Sasha. Dr. Juve. Forza Juve. Much better for Hatematics, Forza Juve. To be honest, I just care about the Mercato. Would be nice if we won, of course, though. No, you cannot care only about the Mercato. The Mercato is what actually will make that you will be able to perform. But the Mercato is a tool. Mercato is only a tool. You remember last season where we were extremely happy because of fantastic Mercato. You saw the result. It's a tool to make us work, to make us perform, to actually go into competition. If you say that you don't care about the competition, why are we doing the Mercato? Today we need to fight. Today we need to win. Dai, ragazzi. And we go immediately with the predicted line that you can see here. Di Gregorio into the goal. Kalulu, Rugani, Kelly, Alberto Costa, Locatelli, Thuram, Cambiaso, Conceição, Yildiz, and Colomoni. These are the 11 chosen by Igor Tudor. Is it the best possible team that we could put on the field? Yes, if you're looking at the people that were available. So Tudor wants to go and wants to fight. Yesterday he said it on press conference. I believe. We must believe. And if today you are skeptical, if today you are negative, if today you are not believing, this is not a place for you. Because in 90 minutes, maybe 120 minutes, maybe for the penalties, we must believe until it's possible. Then, do we know that it will be tough? Yes. Do we know that Real Madrid is stronger than us? Yes, we know it. It is a reality. Let's not lie about it. Do I really believe and I'm convinced today that we will win? Probably not. But I want to believe. I really want to believe. I want to believe. Because you know what it happens? You start at the 0 second of the game, at the kickoff, at a 0-0, where everything can happen. So if we don't believe, we don't believe. Drini saying he is sick. No, I'm not. I'm not sick. I'm super pumped for the game. Real Madrid, Juventus Football Club. These are the lineups that you can see here. For Juventus, Di Gregorio, Kalulu, Rugani, Kelly, Alberto Costa, Locatelli, Thuram, Cambiaso, Conceição, Yildiz, and Colomoni. I will show you again in big screen how it looks like. It looks like this one. We are playing with our third shirt, the one that I'm wearing at the moment. Di Gregorio into the goal. We already mentioned the player, so it's at the end Alberto Costa that won the battle with Weston McKennie that could possibly have played there in that position here instead of Alberto Costa. It's Alberto Costa that is winning, that is winning actually the confirmation, if I'm not wrong, the 4th time in a row that he's playing at that Club World Cup. And then Cambiaso is back. What are the changes since the last game? Cambiaso starts again, Thuram starts again, Yildiz starts again, and Kolo Muani and Conceição. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players that were not playing in the last game against Manchester City, at least not from the start, that have been chosen by Tudor after resting for 60 minutes, 70 minutes, 80 minutes against Manchester City. They are back here on the field from the start. Then the defense is what we have. We know it. Bremer is on the bench, but he's absolutely not able to play the game. Gatti had fever yesterday, and on top of that, he was not 100% recuperated. We know that we have Savona that is injured now after the City game for 2 months. So these are the men that we have. These are the men that we have, and these are the men that will have to face the lineup of Real Madrid, with Courtois into the goal, Tchouaméni, Rudiger, Huijsen, Alexander-Arnold, Bellingham, Valverde, Güler, Franz Garcia, Gonzalo Garcia, and Vinicius. They have a beautiful bench as well, if you want to know the players that they have on the bench. Lunin into the goal, Carvajal, Militao, Mbappé, Vasquez, Martin, Lekedim, Ramon, Andres, Modric for maybe his last game as a Blanco before going to Milan. Asensio, Ceballos, Xabi Alonso is the coach, Rodrigo, Diaz, Munoz. Of course, the bench is really, really, really scary, the one of Real Madrid. For Juve, Pinsoglio, Daffara, and Garofani as goalkeepers on the bench. Bremer, Gatti, Rui, Kostic, McKennie, Douglas Luiz, Koopmeiners, Adzic, Nico Gonzalez, Wea, Bangula, and Bangula that were not on the bench for the last game. This time they recuperated, so maybe they said sorry for their behavior. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's Igor Tudor that said sorry to leave them out of the team last time. They are back on the bench. Dusan Vlahovic, Cabal are on the bench. No, Dusan Vlahovic is on the bench. Not Cabal, not Savona, not Milik yet, even if he traveled with the team to USA. Now, we have a beautiful message here from a new member of the channel, Flavio Zanutto. Grazie, 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 grazie. È un piacere. It's a pleasure to count you also here. We see the subscribers that are increasing, 38,688. When will we reach 40,000? Well, this depends, of course, on you. I have a new sound ready. This is incredible because the new sound is actually if Kolo Muani scores today. Are you ready to hear the new sounds of Kolo Muani? Tell me if you're ready, because if you're ready, we start now.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Show me the money said by Kolo Muani. So hopefully he will score so that we will be able to hear it. Hernan Gimenez, that was this morning, of course, on Juventus. Hernan Gimenez che era questa mattina su Juventus, che ci scrive: grazie per la donazione Hernan. Come direbbe Che Guevara, Douglas Luiz o la morte. La morte. Saludos, amore, forza Juve, today and ever. So we have our friend that is actually watching Juventus and also here the channel. So grazie Hernan that is saying Che Guevara said Douglas Luiz or the death. Looks like Tudor has chosen the death. Douglas Luiz, we know it, didn't convince, even if he played 45 really beautiful minutes against Alain. Didn't convince to start the game against City, while we were rotating a lot. Koopmeiners didn't convince enough, and that's why he's also on the bench today. Weston McKennie, the 3 games that he played were quite poor, and also today he will be on the bench, so we can already have some answers, because today you can see that really Igor Tudor went for what he considers the most informed man for him. So Locatelli, now that he's back from the first minute, is pairing Thuram and not Weston McKennie. Cambiaso is the starter there on the left. On defense, you have no choice except of doing that. And then on top, we see that Dusan Vlahovic is again on the bench, with Conceição winning, which is another player that is really losing that battle in that Club World Cup, is the name of Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez, that we all thought that he was able to convince Igor Tudor at the end of Serie A. Well, looks like no, because at the end he convinced him partially to qualify to Champions League, but not enough to be a starter in that Juventus with Conceição, which at today we still don't know the future of the Portuguese young player that is starting, and Conceição and Yildiz will be the one that will have to create trouble there in the defense. Xabi Alonso said, don't make Yildiz and Kolo Muani touch the ball, and also don't let them play close to each other, so there will be a huge big man marking on them, and probably Rudiger will take Colomani. Pay attention to who will take Yildiz. It will be probably Chouameni or even Huijsen, depending where they will play. Alexander-Arnold, pay attention because he will go extremely high, as we saw already in that Club World Cup, but also because we know him from Liverpool. Arda Güler, it's a Turkish battle today. It's a Güler against Yildiz. It's Yildiz against Huijsen. It is a big battle, of course, the one that will be observed really closely. It's also the name of Kelly that has been extremely controversial after the signatures that we saw. Hey, Tamatics, 12 months, happy birthday. 1 year as a member of the channel is telling us not the biggest expectation tonight, but I hope, of course, for the best. That is all. Forza Juve forever and always. Thank you, my friend. I see also Juve Corner Cast that is there in the chat, the one that I was able to meet in USA with his beautiful mama, with his beautiful nonna that was wearing the shirt, making a bit of ads for his channel, which was really beautiful. We made a video together. It was really, really, really nice, and happy to see you here, my friend. Dai, Pokemon is saying I don't feel the win. Kim 4P Forza Juve. Drin, yeah, with this man mark we are cooked. Drin today started the day he woke up with a negative feeling. I wish I can understand. I don't want to blame Dream because I know that this is of course the feeling of a lot of Juventini, and probably my rational Pepe is feeling the same. Here we see the players that were coming. It's raining cats and dogs in the Hard Rock Stadium. So in Miami, it's really raining extremely hard. So hopefully it will be better in a second. But here you can really see how much it was raining in the stadium. Let's see. This is not at the advantage of technical players like Yildiz, like Conceição, but also not for their players there. So curious to see also there what will happen with the state of the field. Here you see the players that were already warming up. Looks like it's a bit better, the rain. Looks like it's already gone. 2 hours delay. Who said that? No. I didn't see any information about that. Don't tell me it's right, please. Don't tell me it's right. Don't tell me there is 2 hours delay. Can someone confirm or not? At the moment, no, guys, die. Let's not, please. Good. No, because they just told me that they were joking. Luckily, I'm sweating. I have the same temperature as there in Miami. I can tell you, I am sweating crazy. You know what's the problem in Miami when it's raining like that? It's that actually, it comes from the sky, pop, falls on the ground, and then with the temperature, it's actually warming up. So you have that hot water that is actually going from the ground, evacuating. It's a total disaster. It's warm. You cannot imagine the humidity that you have there. So it's really, really crazy. Really, really crazy. I don't think that's right. But if lightning comes, it will be delayed. Lightning, I know that can be a problem. Rain, no, guys. The lack of future planning at Juve is worrying. I would agree with you. I would agree with you if today I would be able to confirm you that there is no plan. Today, I know the negativity, that is correct, because we judge mostly when we see, and at the moment we see nothing, so it's extremely difficult for us to judge, but that doesn't mean that there is no plan. When we will be able to give a first statement to Comoli, I believe at the end of this mercato. And to understand how we changed partially for the first time that team with the limited time that he had at disposal, with the limited resources that we have at disposal. That will be the first time. Maybe he goes with really underground name that we have no idea about, and that from next week, bam, maybe not at all, and then you will be totally correct. If we are judging management, there is a plan. The plan was to change totally the management, and that's what we did. So the plan is clear in high management. Now we need to see how they will execute it, which is different. Then am I worried today? Yes, I am worried today. I am not reassured. I tell you the truth, I am absolutely not reassured, but that doesn't mean that there is no plan. Doesn't mean that there is no plan at today. So let's see. Nice to see you guys again. No, nice to see you, Jan, again. Last time it was against my team, Stuttgart. Juve has one of my favorite players, Nico Gonzalez. Have a fun stream, Forza Juve. Jan, I love you, my friend, and I'm extremely happy for your donation, for you being present here. Then if you need to enter here to tell me that the last time that you were here on the channel was against Stuttgart, where we played a disaster game, that at the end we lost 1-0 after a penalty that we saved, and we thought like, okay, we bring a point home. Please don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. No, I'm joking. I'm super happy that you are here, my friend. So people are telling me, attenzione, Fabrizio Romano, bomba, 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 bomba. Attenzione. Attenzione. Here is the bomba. And the bomba is telling us that Juventus are close to reaching an agreement with Jonathan David after new proposals sent to the striker. Negotiation underway with the details to be clarified as Juventus hope to get the final green light soon. Attenzione! Attenzione! Which is good for the people that are big fans of Jonathan David, which is less good for big fans of Osimhen, big fans of Kolo Muani, because if this is true, and we know that when he goes closely to the here we go, well, we know that that's a bomb, but that Jonathan David is really close now to Juve. We were speaking about it since a few days now. It means that you cannot go with and Dusan Vlahovic and Kolo Muani and Osimhen and Jonathan David. At a certain moment, some people need to make some space. If Dusan Vlahovic is clearly on the market. By the way, Fabrizio, this is not the logo of Juve anymore since 2018. Can we please pay attention to these details? Fabrizio Romano, I know everything, but this is not the Juve logo since 2018. Fabrizione, please be accurate. It's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. There is not the written anymore above the logo. It's not that difficult, so can we please respect it? No? Would be nice. Would be extremely nice. Di Marzio said exactly the same thing. I have it here open. Juventus new contact for David. The Canadian player is not excluding Osimhen. So if we believe Fabrizione and Gianlucone, it means that we are going towards one of the last games, if not the last game, of Kolo Muani, Dusan Vlahovic, because then they will both be replaced by a total new lineup, Osimhen and Jonathan David. I tell you already here, and I want to confirm it, Osimhen is the best available striker on the market today, without any doubt. But I would personally not go for Osimhen if I need to pay 90 million euro, if I have to pay 80 million euro, if I have to pay 75 million euro. This is not what I would do for a player that will be for free next season, for a player that will cost you a lot, that will go to African Cup, for a player that you need to negotiate with Napoli, you give that money to Napoli. And especially with all the problems that we have in our team and all the positions that we need to fix, especially the defense. We'll speak about it today. I'm totally convinced about that. But I can tell you that everything above 60 for Osimhen would be, from Juve side, a big bet that I personally don't feel to put the money on the table, even if I admit that he's the best available striker on the market. But it's too much, guys. It is way too much, and I don't believe that De Laurentiis will agree to let him go for less than the close. No? Innocenzi, 8 months with us as a member yesterday. Al Hilal upset today. Juve upset Forza. Yesterday, Al Hilal, some people will say they did the miracle. Well, they survived that first half with that first wave of Real Madrid that could have gone with a 4-0. It was only 1-0. They were not able to close the game. And then we had Al Hilal that tried with their chances, and that they did well because they believed in it until the end. Al Hilal, I don't believe it's a miracle because they are a really good team, not as good as Manchester City, but we know that Manchester City, probably they had that excess of confidence because the season was a disaster, but then in that Club World Cup, winning 5-2 over Juve, probably they thought that they were already in the quarterfinal, the semi-final, which is never good. Then Bono, or Bunu, depending how you want to call him, was absolutely top as a goalkeeper. He made some saves that were incredible. So let's hope that Juventus, they learned from it, absolutely. Do you think Dusan, thank you for the donation, will get the message? What message, Sam Juve? The message that he's on the bench again? I think he knows. The fact that we go for Jonathan David, that is really close according to Di Marzio and Romano, he knows already because he knows. He's informed. They have a lot of free time also there, and they're looking at the news. He absolutely knows that he's not part of the future project. He knows. He's aware of it. So I don't think that this will be an extra message. Now, pay attention after the Club World Cup when he will be in La Continassa, when there will be serious talks to proceed, and if they tell him possibly that he can be out of the team for an entire year, the year that will lead to the Club World Cup, maybe when he will see it in reality, like Federico Chiesa saw it last year, maybe he will activate himself a bit more. But that's talk for Mercato, that's talk for later. I'm already sweating a lot, guys. It is incredible, my home. So you know what I will do? I will take my ventilator, I will put it a bit closer and standing there so that it's not turning anymore, because I will not survive really long like that. Whew. There's at least a bit of wind now, thanks to the air, to the ventilator. It was a disaster. I was sweating, and I am still sweating. That it's incredible. So I'm on the DAZN app, my friends. If you want to watch the game for free, you know what to do. You go on the DAZN site, DAZN.com, and then you create an account for free where you will be able to watch the game for free. Real Madrid, Juve. Am I able to transmit it? You know the rules. No, I am not, but I will watch the game. And this time I think that we will really be aligned in terms of chrono. Everything is ready, as you can see. You have the lineups, you have also the score that is 0-0 because we are starting in 13 minutes. Everything is set up for a fantastic, beautiful game of football. I am at the stadium. Where are you? I'm at home, as you can see, Ahmad. No, I only did the group stages, and now I am back since last Saturday, so it's already 3-4 days that I'm at home. You have to buy a mobile air conditioner. Beppe, should I watch in English or Spanish? You just watch the game. You take away the sound and you listen to me, Joaquin. What questions are you asking? Because I am the one that is actually able to... my wife is sending me messages like, please continue your live instead of sending me reels. As if I was sending my wife reels. So it's probably a reel that I sent her like yesterday. She just opened it now and she's believing that I'm sending now while I am live for Real Madrid Juve. Anyway, maybe she will be happy because she will think that I am thinking about her while there is Real Madrid Juve, which is absolutely not the priority now. No, I'm not sending her. But no, guys, what you need to do is listening here. Then the English commentators, you know what I think about it. With all the respect, they are good in a lot of things. Maybe football commentating is not their strength. Sounds like my girlfriend. Yeah, but we all have the same guys. No, different girlfriends, but they have the same way of being. No English, no Spanish. Italian is the best. If you are able to listen to it in Italian, then it's even the best. Huh? The scenes from around the stadium look dry for now. Good, honey. People are laughing in the chat, as we can see. Bravo, 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 bravo. We already have 400 people in the chat, so that means that I'm sure that we have 400 likes, no? No? Mamma mia, but guys, you are a disaster, huh? Only 156 likes, but this is really... Guys, Real Madrid Juve, guys, it's the game that we were all waiting for in a competitive game, so it's not a friendly. 156 likes. Where are you guys? Why? How is this on earth possible?
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Beppe, do a TikTok dance when Juve scores. My son, 8 years old, predicted 4-3 for Real Madrid. I hope he's not right. Grumpy, DAZN with Italian VPN gives you Italian commentators. I already like. Bravo, Joseph Randazzo. The game is starting in 10 minutes from now. I actually live in the area and there is a lot of clouds and possibly also with thunderstorm. There might be some delay. Bravo, Chasbod. Chasbod, you are living close and you didn't go to the stadium. Why? How? Why is that? I need to know. I need to understand. 5-0 is the prediction of Pop-Tart. I hope we'll have better ones. 1-0 with a goal from Huijsen, from Antonio. Bravo, guys. Today you are extremely, extremely positive and confident, as I can see. Mamma mia. My pleasure, buddy. 1-3 for Juve. What do you think of Berna to Bologna? Good one. Really good. It's a good player. Berna is still a good player. I think that the Bologna will do well. What competition are they playing? UEFA, Europa League. I think he will do well. They lose Salamakers, no? They lose Salamakers. They take Berna. It's a good one. It's a good one for both, for Bologna and for himself. No, I'm happy. Honestly, I don't care. But I'm saying it from now. If Vlahovic wants to enter, we win this. If he doesn't enter, I'm sure that he will enter at a certain moment. Yeah, that's also true. 3-2 Juve with Yildiz 3 goals. We look. Who is the man that you're expecting a big game from Juve? Is it Di Gregorio? Because he was the man of the match of Juve, even if we conceded 5 goals against City. Is it Kalulu blocking Vinicius? Is it Locatelli playing vertical? Is it Thuram running vertical, carrying that ball and blocking also the midfield with Bellingham and Alexander-Arnold? Is it Cambiaso that we are expecting again a top performance? Is it Yildiz, the man of this tournament, the one that has been revealed internationally? Is it Conceição, Chico Conceição, or is it Colomani, show me the money? Tell me who you think will be, Rugani or whatever. Alberto Costa for Raffaello, or Alberto Costa extremely exposed in the last game against City. Offensively good, defensively was really tough. This is Daver 1 month as a member. Yildiz versus Trent will be extremely interesting. I am not sure how much Alexander Arnold will man mark him. I am not sure about that. Let's see, because I hope it will not be Yildiz on Alexander Arnold. That's my fear. My fear is that Yildiz will go and actually be dragged down by him. Hopefully not. Hopefully Yildiz stays up, pushed up. We are able to find him so that it's Real that stays at the back and not Juve. 7 games before the start. Let me refresh. At the moment, I still don't see images. Yeah, I start seeing them. I start seeing the images. Can you confirm that you also see the images at the moment? I see Real Madrid entering the field with a Tchouaméni with the number 14 that is entering, followed by Arda Güler with his number 15 that is now playing number 20 for Fran Garcia going out of the tunnel. Then the number 22, they are going with a chronology. Rudiger, and probably the other one will be The one that was our player, Dean Huijsen. It hurts. Followed by Gonzalo Garcia, one of the revelations from Real Madrid this tournament. And then the goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois, Belgian phenomenal. Followed by Valverde, the captain, with the number 8, going out of the tunnels as well. They have a good team. The stadium is full of Real Madrid fans. Andy Golding. That scared me this week, because you know that Andy Golding, on top of being a fantastic Juventino, is also one that is playing this kind of hockey on grass. I think that's the name of the sport. He's goalkeeper. And he didn't feel well. He collapsed. Boom. A few days ago, he was like this. And luckily, they were able to help him, to bring him to the hospital. Luckily, he collapsed. Maybe the warmth, the temperature. So I'm happy that you are here together with us on and in the chat and on the channel. Thank you, Andy. No, I was scared. I was really scared when I saw the post. Lloyd Kelly that is entering the field, because we have Juventus that is entering. Lloyd Kelly, and followed by Alberto Costa with the number 2, and then the star of Juventus with the number 10. The Turkish Kenan on numero Yildiz, followed by Chico Conceição. Francisco Conceição with the number 7 that is entering. It's really strange, because a few days ago I was with them shaking hands, taking selfies, playing games. Di Gregorio with the number 29 and the red outfit, which I like. I always like goalkeepers with red outfit. And then we have Manu Locatelli, the captain of Juventus. I see also someone that I know that was there also at the meet and greet, I think from Juve, Florida. I can be wrong because I mix up. But I met also some people in the stands that I was able to meet there, which is really, really beautiful. It looks like we are at home, even if the home is with a lot of blancos. We see some Juventini and some Real Madrid fans together. Here we go with Yusuf Malala, new member of the channel. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my brother. Really, really, really appreciate it. Extremely appreciate it. I'm just waiting for the statistics so I can show you also that screen here. Meanwhile, let me see if we crossed the... Yes, we did. Yes, we did. So we are extremely close to 38,700. Let's go. Real Madrid Juve watch along here. Everything is already set for a fantastic one. I see Bellingham, who is the one that is actually scaring you the most from Real Madrid in the starting 11. I repeat, for the people that missed it, I will show you the lineups of Real Madrid. We have a Courtois into the goal, Tchouaméni, Rudiger, Huijsen, Alexander-Arnold, Bellingham, Valverde, Güler, Fran Garcia, Gonzalo Garcia, and Vinicius, who is the player that is scaring you the most from Real Madrid. Let me know it's the moment to do it. Welcome back. Thank you, Yusuf. We need a win today. Forza Juve. If we win, it can bring so much enthusiasm, my friends. It could be epic. Winning today, it's extremely, extremely important. Do we have a lot of chances? No, we don't have a lot of chances. Will we try to do it? I hope so. If we do like we did against City, forget about it. Forget about it. If we need to have a different behavior. If we are scared, if we respect them too much because it's Real Madrid, forget. So this is something that we cannot do. Let's see the behavior. We'll understand it extremely fast. Super fast. The two captains, Valverde with the number 8, Locatelli Manuel with number 5, are there in the middle of the field. They will toss the coin. That is telling, I know, the referee wanted to do it himself. So what we do, we keep the side where we were. So we start from the right side, attacking to the left with Real Madrid. Of course, the other side, they play totally in white. We play with our third kit. In the VAR, we have some Polish referees that I unfortunately was not fast enough to read the names, but it is what it is. Let's hope that we will not hear his name, because that would mean that there is a problem, and we don't like the problems. Thank you, Yusuf, for your beautiful donation. It is the time for add Jeep for third kit. Yes, that's true. That's true, because it's the first time that we see the Jeep logo on our third kit, because we know it that this season we played with the third kit, the first kit, and the away kit with the Save the Children, and now we go toward the sponsorship Jeep. When we'll go back in Serie A, we'll have the double sponsor Jeep and Visit Detroit. Pecci is extremely happy with that. The ref from Inter Barcelona, hopefully he loves Italian teams then in that case. Not sure about that, guys. I'm not sure at all about that. Forza Juve, Forza GJustjuve from Carl, 22 months from Canada. Thank you, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. Should I put a bit of sound in the background? Absolutely yes, so that you are able to hear the beautiful voice of Max Allegri at a certain moment when he was screaming to I don't remember who. The ads are still ongoing. And we are just waiting for kickoff. Oh, this is something that I totally forgot to do, to open the chrono. We didn't start yet, but we are just waiting a few seconds. Attenzione, just waiting for the referee to start. It will be Real Madrid that will start from left to right. And we go, and we go, and we go. The chrono just started the game as well. Forza Juve, Forza Juve, Forza Juve. Dai. We go. Die. Okay, hopefully the cameras will be a bit closer to the players, so that I'm also able to watch them. Okay, we start. Playing in the back. Huijsen, Dean. We know him, huh? Of course we know him. With Tchouaméni that is actually playing in the center of the defense, with Rudiger that will be a bit more on the right side. Two-man mark probably Kenan Yildiz. Alexander Arnold, I told you, that will not be the duel of today. Ball possession, Real Madrid. At the moment, this was extremely dangerous from us to leave the ball that long to Manchester City. Real Madrid has a different way of playing, but they are adapting. They are changing, going towards the ideas of the new coach that they have. A missed control here from Rudiger, which is beautiful, and the first ball touched by the number 10 of Juve, Kenan Yildiz. That is quite low at the moment, as you can see below on your screen. Lloyd Kelly, that goes, or at least tries to go long to find Andrea Cambiaso. We were intercepted, the ball intercepted again by Yildiz. Kenan alone, bravo, beautifully. He's carrying three players of Real Madrid, playing for Colomoni. Colomoni is going alone. He's entering the box. He's going alone. Attenzione, Colomoni. Yildiz. Oh, he missed it. Oh, la. He missed it totally. But Juventus was really dangerous on that one. Die. We believe. Die. Ooh, what a miss. He didn't believe in it. Die. Come on, Juve. Die. You see, it started quite well, huh? Even if it's 72% ball possession for Los Blancos, Juventus was the most dangerous at the moment. Let me say hello to Michael, that is watching the chat. Maybe we'll do some beautiful things with Michael. You know that we always try to do better things with the channel, with the I will not spoil. I will not spoil. Die, die, die. Let's go. Let's go. Attenzione, because Juventus was extremely dangerous, but now again, ball possession from Real Madrid that is taking their chance from the distance. Blocked by Michele Di Gregorio. Igor Tudor without suit, without jacket. It's warm in Miami. When we will go back to Serie A in Italy, we dress up again as we should. As we should. Now we are in Miami. It's beautiful weather. Like Will Smith is telling us. Attenzione, because they go through a beautiful intervention from Pierre Kalulu, held by Alberto Costa, the Portuguese player, going long. Unfortunately, it's a throw-in. Beautiful. Dai Pierre. Dai Pierre. Thank you for your extension of membership. Steve Cano, 29 months with us. Dai Juve, give us that magic night. Depending where, of course, you are in the world. Can be a morning. Can be a night. Di Gregorio goes long, really long in the middle of the field. Colomwani, show me the money! Unable to block that ball, and it goes immediately to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni, a bit that jolly, that joker from Real Madrid that is playing in different positions. Started his career at Monaco as a midfielder, and is now playing as a center back. Also them, Real Madrid, they had a lot of problems with their center backs. Cursed center back for them, cursed center back for us after the fever of Federico Gatti. And a few of our players that were able to miss. Thuram, Cambiaso, one touch, playing with Kenan. Kenan on Numara, Yildiz that is blocked and pressed. Where is Kenan? He's playing with Di Gregorio. Unusual, low position for the 20 years old Turkish player from Juve that grew up together with Dean Huijsen. Di Gregorio, ball possession, Capitano Locatelli. Find an easy spot there with Pierre Kalulu, the Frenchman. Chico Conceição, one of the first touches of the game for the Portuguese number 7. We play Colomwani, opening on the left side. Lloyd Kelly, Lloyd Chiellini. Chiellini that is also there in the stand. I had the opportunity to meet him at half-time of Manchester City Juve, and I will absolutely not tell you what he told me because you don't want to hear it. We play with Juventus is opening on the left side. Lloyd Kelly, the number 6 of Juve. Ciao Sader, 41 months together with us. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing great. Look, it's a total different Juve already in these first initial minutes than the one that we saw against City, but pay attention because this through ball has been really clearly the weakness of Juve in the entire tournament, that it was against Alain, Vidat or Manchester City, especially City, the citizens. This has been our huge big weakness. These penetration through balls. Machine Gun Kelly for Nirai. Sasha, I'm watching the game on TV like 50 seconds before Beppe. No. Fortunately, saying Beppe, fix the time you are lagging. I should not be lagging, guys. I should be live. At least I am there on the official side, guys. From my computer. So my time is actually the one that you can see here. 6 minutes and... You want... Let me try to refresh. Hopefully nothing happened in the meanwhile. So, I just refreshed. Let's see what time I will be now. It's lagging. And now I have the ads. Oh, disaster. And now I have the ads. Hopefully, Juventus don't score. At least it's a test. At least I know that this is something I cannot do in the future. Why did I refresh? No! And you are telling me that Colomwani missed a big chance of one-on-one. I will never refresh again, guys. The second ad is about to end. What a disaster. So it's still 0-0 and I am at 7:20 in the game. Oh. Anyway, I will watch it at halftime. I'm at 7:32 now. Okay, let's go. It's okay. We play. Thank you, Nirai, for becoming a member. Big chance for Colomwani.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. We play. No, I don't suppose, guys, because you are apparently you are ahead of me. So we play. Tchouaméni. Try to set up with me. I know it's not always ideal in terms of timing. I know. Shot from the distance. Wide. Di Gregorio was there anyway. Beautiful chance from the distance. Valverde, a player that, being objectively, I really like. I saw a lot of people also when I... Oof. No! What did he miss, Colo? Rodal! Qu'est-ce que t'as raté, mon ami? What did he miss? Die, but we have chances. The biggest one for Juve. Juventus now in pole possession with Chico. Playing safely. Cautious there. They don't want to miss and lose the ball. Kefren. His brother yesterday, a total disaster with Inter. So, at the end, maybe we did the beautiful deal in going for Kefren. Lloyd. Also Lloyd, quite offensively. A beautiful Juve, if I can tell you. Also, we are reaching now a bit better stats with a 40% ball possession. Better than in the beginning of the game. With some beautiful attempts there. Juve on the right side with Conceição. Nirai, thank you for the donation, my buddy. Boom, boom. This time is good to impress. Thank you, my friend. New subscribers on the channel as well are discovering the channel, so don't forget to subscribe to put a maximum flag because we are commenting here with the Juventus doing a beautiful first 10 minutes of the game. We know it, and the game is long. The game is really long. It's Kefren that is carrying there in the midfield. Lloyd Kelly for Andrea Cambiaso. We play, we keep that possession, we keep it. We want also to have the ball. We are not scared today about the ball. And here we go with Kenan. Kenan, one-on-one against Tchouaméni. Kenan, he's going wide. Attenzione Kenan. Attenzione Kenan. Another big chance. He knows it that we need to be clinical because it's not the entire game that we will have all these chances. The ball went well, and then at the end, I don't know, the Miami Tornadoes decided to make sure that ball turned. What a pity, but it's a corner kick, the first one of the game, I believe, because I was away for a few seconds there. The first corner kick of the game should be for Juve. Please confirm me if I'm right or wrong. That first corner kick will be taken with the left foot of Chico Conceição. That is Chico that is going. We didn't score a lot from corner kick. Maybe now the ball is still there in the air. Maybe a shot from the distance from Cambiaso. No, it's Real Madrid that is taking that ball. He's opening. Pay attention because they are fast. With Vinicius controlling with his right foot. Opening with the left. What a beautiful opening. Di Gregorio. Alert. And he's taking the ball with the hands. Bravo Digre. Locatelli. Pay attention because there is a high pressure from Los Blancos. Merengues. Capitano Locatelli prefers not to go to Di Gregorio. Chill to Cambiaso, playing beautifully between the lines to Kefren. What a beautiful Juve. What a beautiful Juve in these first 12 minutes of the game. Now we need to put that ball into the box. No, into the goal, into the net. With Chico that is carrying and playing with Kenan. Kenan opening for the Italian number 27. On the left, one-on-one against Alexander Arnold. He prefers to go to number 10. Kenan. Cambiaso controlling with the left, with the right pass to Locatelli. Now it's the left side that we are playing to. Maybe across, there is nobody into the box, so we prefer to play in triangle to keep that ball. Ball playing high from Juventus. Beautiful possession that is now reaching the 50% ball possession after 12 minutes. Andiamo ragazzi. Oh no. Kalulu is putting the white flag up. Pierre Kalulu down. How is it possible? How is it possible? How is it possible that we have zero chance with our defenders? How on earth is it possible that we have zero chance with our defenders? Mamma mia. But we are playing well. We are doing well. How on earth is that possible? Why? Perché? Kostic is warming up, so probably Locatelli will drop down. Cambiaso will switch. Oh, he actually fell badly. But how is it possible? How is it possible? How on earth is it possible? I really don't get it. Seriously, guys, I really don't get it. We are doing well. We are performing. We are trying. And then you have... How many times did it happen this season? How many times did it happen this season that we were starting well and then we have these bad luck? We are playing momentarily with 10. Let's see if Kalulu will be able to recuperate at the moment. And please, Sasha, don't spoil when you are fast in answering. We have Colomani. Attenzione, Colomani. Colomani goes alone, one-on-one. Colomani! That ball is a bit too far. It's Huijsen that is actually taking that ball away. Kalulu is back on the field. Guys, with all the respect, I would not risk. I would not risk. With all the respect, just be there momentarily and then go out. If there is one of the admins, please ban Madrid versus Juventus live, if you can. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sasha. Like, don't lose the confidence. Don't lose confidence, Juve. Because I know what happens psychologically in that team. We have a bit of that fear. We have a bit of... And it's over. And it's over. We lose our confidence. Look how compact we are there. But really low. So please, Juve, don't lose your confidence. I think he will go out because indeed he's limping. I would not risk him. So we'll need to reinvent the way that we are playing. Worst thing that could happen. Kalulu tries the pressing on Vinicius. Alberto Costa is giving him some support. Vinicius trying to go out, and it's Kalulu that is recuperating that ball, giving it to Di Gregorio with a really long ball, trying to find Colomani. A bit long, that ball. Chouameni recuperating, giving it to Rudiger. And now they are playing on the right side with Alexander Arnold. Again to Rudiger. Ball possession, Blancos with 10 men in our midfield. Oof, that was a beautiful one. Luckily, Daniele Rugani was there. He's playing back with Digre. Long ball. Die, Juve. Die, Juve. Die! Dean Huijsen with a... but this we know it from the next gen. Fantastic passes. But also that control from Cambiaso was beautiful. No support. We are starting to go a bit too low. Oof. What a beautiful save from Yildiz, because that pass from Digre was a disaster. Kefren, Yildiz. But if we start that far, guys, if we start that far on the field, it will be extremely difficult. Extremely difficult to go up. There is too much field to run. If this is where Yildiz needs to be, it will be tough. Because there is no overlap from Cambiaso, but we are extremely low. Also, step by step, Real Madrid is starting to put their men into our halls. Colomani, Conceição, able to recuperate that ball before it went out. Ball Juve. We'll try to manage that ball, to keep that ball as much as we can. Die Lloyd. Ooh, that's a beautiful one. A long one for Colomani that is controlling it with the back. Experience of Chouameni. Valverde. And now they play fast with Vinicius. Someone needs to stop him, and it's partially Kalulu, partially Rugani that were able to stop it, but that ball goes back like a magnet in the feet of the Brazilian number 7. What a beautiful tackle here. Attenzione! Whistled. Yeah. Bravo, grande Albertone. Bravo. Grande Albertone. Criticized first by myself against City. At the moment he's keeping the distance. Bravo, bravo Albertone. Ciao Anthony Schifano into the chat. Digre will go long. Good for Juve to breathe a bit because it's warm in Miami. Looks like Kalulu is continuing. How long we will see. Kefren Thuram controlling with a header. Attention because... centimeters. Kalulu. Rugani is leaving that ball to Lloyd. Lloyd to Digre and we start again. Amat is not liking Vinicius. I don't care really. When it's not our players, I don't like any of the other players when they are not Juve players. Locatelli. Kalulu. He will not be able to keep it long, guys. You see it clearly. Lloyd. Cambiaso, one touch. And there's always that combination here. Loca. Oh, he saw him. The ball is perfect into the feet of it was actually Alberto Costa. Now it's Conceição. Conceição against two. Beautiful dribble here. The first, the second. Die. There is no foul. Yes, he's whistled. Foul Real Madrid. Tchouaméni. Trent. $20 minutes and 5 seconds into the game, 0-0. You know it, I absolutely don't care too much about stats because at the end it's the result that matters, but 50-50 in terms of ball possession. One big chance was created by Juve, 3 shots from Juve, 2 from Real Madrid, 1 corner kick. Passes are equal at the moment, so we are in a balanced game with Juve that is a bit more dangerous than Real Madrid. Valverde with trying to attract a bit of that pressure. Vinicius in one pass here. Look at that beautiful opening for Alexander-Arnold. Free transfer to Real Madrid from Liverpool this season after winning the Premier League with his childhood club. Digre with the total red kit today also there. The third one because you can clearly see it at the logo. Beautiful one. Kalulu carrying that ball. What will he do? He's playing safely to Alberto Costa. That goes long. We always try to find Colomoni. We're able to find him even if he was held back. He was able to keep it. Not perfect that pass from Conceição, but it reached destination to Cambiaso. We play with a Frenchman in the middle, playing for Capitano. Capitano that is looking, scanning the field, 360. And he goes to the Alberto Costa. We play with Kalulu, a bit more advanced now. Colomoni also tried to drop a bit to take that ball. We know that he's also able to play a bit lower in his position, something that he showed when he was playing in partnership with Dusan Vlahovic. Kefren. We open for Lloyd Kelly. Lloyd Kelly that is looking and playing beautiful here. We are playing 1-2. I didn't recognize that Cambiaso was there because Xavi Alonso was dressed the same. Kenan tried to do a bit too much. Hey, he feels it also how important it is. Bam, bam, bam. Colomoni. Kalulu that was able to recuperate on Vinicius for what could have been a real threat. Digre. And we play again with Colomoni. Kalulu that is now starting to feel better. Thuram anticipating Colomoni. There was absolutely no offside, even if Huijsen was asking for it. Huijsen. Thuram is opening for Cambiaso. We have that opportunity. Andrea is the moment. Beautiful cross. Header into the hands. Headers in the hands of Courtois from Chico Conceição. We play. Dai Juve. $23 minutes and it's a really beautiful game. How long we'll be able to keep that, I don't know. But at the moment, be proud. Tchouameni. And Kielo Starter is saying that the Chico header was not on his bingo card. Well, now you can cross it. Or you can add it. Maybe for the next time. Huijsen, Dean. Pay attention because he has a fantastic left and also a fantastic right foot. And I'm sure that today he wants to do il scherzetto, the little joke to Juve. To his ex-team that gave him only 12 minutes against Milan in San Siro. Where with just one push, he actually made sure to unbalance Leao in his beautiful 12 minutes with Juve before being loaned out to Roma. Rad is correct, but now we need to score. Because you know it, in football there is one rule. The one that scores more than the other one wins. What a shot from the distance. Oh, attenzione, it was close. Deflected. First corner kick also for Le Merengue. Oof. Ah, luckily Digre was there. Ciao Juve Pulse. Ciao Enric in the chat. Corner kick is something that scares me. We see Comoli next to Giorgione. Chiellini. I am scared about corner kicks, you know that. Arda Güler with Trent. Arda Güler into the box, a beautiful one. There is Thuram that is boxing it away with a header. But it's not over. Ball possession, Huijsen with a cross. Poof. Chico, don't lose it there. Nutmeg! Oh! There is a foul. They will keep that ball to go for a corner kick, a second one. But there is Chico on the ground. The watch is telling me that I'm speaking too loud today. Watch is telling me Beppe. Attenzione because they play smart. Shot deflected. No ball di Gregorio. We go. La Juve. David Trezeguet, Wesley Sneijder, Sami Khedira, Christian Carambeu, Klinsmann, Jürgen Arsène Wenger. All in the stand. You need to know, you need to be all like me to remember all these legends. Attenzione because Yildiz is... Oh, what a beautiful dribble. Attenzione, Yildiz again. He's opening to Cambiaso. Deflection. It will be the second corner kick of the game for Juve. We are leveling the corner kicks. Brava. Juve is alive. Juve is alive. And Kenan Yildiz is that magic. Is that magic power from Juve at the moment. Andiamo ragazzi. What a beautiful Juve after 27 minutes. Kenan that will take it. It was Conceição on the left. Now it will be Kenan on the right with his right foot. Attenzione, Kenan. Dai Kenan. We waited an entire season for a corner kick to go in. We go with a beautiful one. Attenzione because that's easy for Courtois. Courtois is like 5 meters long. And now a counter-attack. It's already a 3 against 3. They go long. They go too long. Ball Juve. What a bad opening there. What a bad opening from Real Madrid. Luckily because we were extremely exposed. But I see DK that is saying, I love the confidence of Yildiz. I totally agree. This tournament made him known internationally, but also for him. The conviction that he's the number 10 of Juve. He's the number 10 of Juve, and he can do it. I totally agree. Ciao Carioten, my friend. The magician. Not Carioten, but Yildiz. Digre. And we went over it, and we reached them, 38,700, and we don't stop. to the moon and over the moon without subscriptions. Dai ragazzi, subscribe. It's the moment. Tchouaméni on the left. Fran Garcia in the back for Huijsen, that is touching also a lot of balls. Tchouaméni again. Tchouaméni, that is the low regista of Real, so that they win a man in construction, something that we miss. Rudiger, cross into the box. Kalulu, deflection. Colomani, what a beautiful pressing! Oh, he pressed. Unfortunately, his efforts were not rewarded on that one. Now they are playing well. Real Madrid with Valverde with a small one in the... Ooh, put that ball away. We risked. Guys, we risked here. Valverde, extremely smart. Low pass to Bellingham. Mini save of Di Gregorio and then saves on the line. We risked. This one was probably the biggest one of the game. Grande Daniele Rugani. Rugani to the rescue, like Suarez is writing in the chat. Grande Ruga. Grande Daniele. Attenzione. Chico con Seisao, but no, Chico! He recuperated committing a foul. Attenzione, Chico. No, that's not the part of the field where you need to take risks. And then committing a foul like that. We know how weak we are on set pieces. Oh, save of Di Gregorio first and then Dani Rugani. Maximum of like Ben is asking to all the Juventini in the chat. Maximum of like, guys. We have how much? 275, which is really, really not good. Which is really below expectation and standards. So can we now put a maximum of like? It's cooling break, so I will stand up because I'm stressed. I need to speak with Igor. Cooling break at the moment. Okay, now I need a bit of your comments, guys. While we are waiting in the cooling break. Tell me, guys. I tell you the stats. 44% ball possession Juve. One big chance for both teams. Now it's Real Madrid is winning actually the total shots with 5, while Juve has 4. What I'm watching here on my screen is that Javorčić, the vice coach of Igor Tudor, is what is he doing here with CR7? Mamma mia, he has a poster of Cristiano Ronaldo, totally dressed in Juve, and then he has like the shirt of Real Madrid. Choose. You cannot be for everything in life, guys. Sometimes you need to choose. Anyway, a beautiful Juve, honestly, a beautiful Juve. I'm proud of what I'm watching, but we need to put that ball into the net now. We are seeing a few replays with a referee view, which is nice. I hope that we can see that also in other leagues. That referee view that is actually giving you also, how can I say, that experience of being in the field. It's like when you are going to theaters, to the movie, and you have like 4DX, when you have that moving chair, you have the water is coming, you have IMAX, you have like ultra laser, you have all these different options that you can enjoy a different entertainment for movies. Well, I think that it's also nice to implement these kinds of technologies in football. So yes, I am pro referee view. I would not be able to watch an entire game like that. So please no, but if we have like these kind of replays in dead moments, why not? Then doing a cooling break, guys, right before a lethal, dangerous free kick Maybe no, huh? Maybe no. Nick is speaking about Rugani, keeping him. That's absolutely not controversial. That's the first thing that I would do, keeping Rugani. Ball into the box. Di Gregorio in the hands. Bravo, Digre. Bravo, Digre. We open to Cambiaso. We are back, guys. Ooh, there is a foul. Here, there is a foul. Don't complain. Don't complain. Number 15, Arda Güler. Otherwise, we will take you back to Torino after the competition, because first we need to go through. Lloyd Kelly. Di Gregorio. Go long. Bravo. Precise as well for the header from Locatelli. Colomani touching it. Conceição with another header. Yildiz between two players. Prefers to go to Cambiaso. That is. Oh! Anyway, we were not stable on our legs. We tried to play fast and smart. We threw away an opportunity. It's okay. It's okay. Yildiz is growing also in leadership. And we start back. We start back the fall. Good, good, good. So now we play. Kefren. You see, he goes to the friends. He's speaking to them. He's reassuring them. Cambia. He waited too long. Loca. "35 minutes. Lloyd. Manu. Locatelli with a beautiful one, and there is absolutely no offside. So it's Cambiaso. Cambiaso controlling with his right foot. He prefers to go on the left with a cross on the second post. There is absolutely nobody. Not a beautiful cross. But the ball stays in possession for the dark blue dressed team. Juventus. Rugani, master of the defense today. We play on the line with Alberto Costa that was not able to keep it, but this Chico, that control is a bit long. We play a bit too much, we risk a bit too much. Alberto Costa between two, between three, it's a bit too much. We keep that ball, and we commit a foul. It will be ball for Blancos. Fran Garcia on the ground. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, I think there was a foul. Repetitive small little falls that at the end was whistled when the player was on the ground. We play. Tchouaméni. Alexander Arnold. Arda Güler between the line. Beautiful. Chapeau. And now they play with Vinicius. Alberto Costa. Double man marking with Kefren that is starting to give some support. Ballhuisen, super precise, huh? Rudiger, that was linked to Juve before him going to Real Madrid. That ball has been, I think, deflected. Nobody's running towards it. Yes, it's a corner kick. The third one for Real. Dai. Florentino Perez into the stands as well today. With John Elkann that decided to put a €1 million as a bonus if we go through towards against Real Madrid. Attenzione, because that ball is out of the field and will go into the feet of Di Gregorio. We play. Now I start to stress. You know it, huh? You know it. At the moment when I put my hands onto my face. Moment where I stress. Arda Güler is a little jewel. I would kill to have him at Juve. Mlad Jakovac, you can watch it for free on the DAZN site. You go on DAZN.com and that's where you can watch it for free. You just need to create an account that is also for free, and then you will be able to watch all the 63 games of the Club World Cup. We play. Locatelli, there is a foul. Ball Juve. We play fast. Lloyd. Beautiful intensity as well from Juve. Cambiaso. Moment of fear where Kalulu at the 12th minute was injured, but luckily he was able to continue so far. Now the teams are a bit more tired, you see it, and the temperature, the humidity, players are giving a lot. So 6 more minutes to play plus injury time. Bravo, bravo Alberto Costa. Beautiful game as well from the Portuguese. Kefren. Cambiaso. And we play. Don't risk too much. Mamma mia, Cambiaso. He scared me. Kalulu. Control with the right. Play anticipated. That was not beautiful, but luckily, attenzione con Sisao. Recuperating. No foul. There is a foul for us. Bravo. Bravo, Chico. Bravo, Chico. Yeah, don't complain, Frank Garcia. You can complain. There is a foul. What do you want? There is a foul. Bravo, Chico. Beautiful recovery. I agree, guys. You know it, he also didn't start the last game because he was not 100%. Salman is saying Beppe Costa grew so much since February. But yeah, he grew so much he didn't play. So he never played. Thiago Motta was never playing him. And when the question was asked to him, he said, I don't know why I was not playing. Cambiaso. Ball in the air. Beautiful control from Kenan. Attenzione, what a player. Bravo, Kenan. Playing fast, also smart. That's one of the requests from Tudor. Playing fast. Mamma mia, another one. Here we go with Colomani, with Cambiaso. That is opening. There is a foul there. We continue to play. Colomani is on the ground. Will we stop? No, we play. Colomani on the ground. Chico. 1-on-1 against Huijsen. Chico controlling that ball. That ball will be deflected by Los Blancos. Dominic, my son is doing well. He's actually transcribing the game in our Telegram group. So if you go on Telegram, you can actually read the game. You know, it's on GJustjuve, Saraz, Mo, my son, some admins as well, like Michael, Jose. We are trying to work to actually give you a lot of opportunities and experiences. Watch along here on YouTube. Writing the game if you are driving for it. No, don't drive and read. But if you are not able to watch the game or watch the YouTube channel, so we are trying to actually split what we can. And also there you can comment, of course. Pintus will not arrive. Pintus will stay at Real Madrid. That has already been decided, like before I went to USA. Fran Garcia. Yeah, but guys. Andrea Agnelli was different. They had a different role. Kefren Turam. Kefren. Also good game. A solid game from the French. Lloyd. Cambiaso. Dangerous, but beautiful 1-2 with Locatelli again, with Thuram here, Locatelli, beautiful triangle, and we continue to play with Kenan Yildiz, and it's Thuram that is going, passing over Rudiger. There is a Kenan that is waiting for the ball, he's not receiving, he's preferred to cross, that cross is not good, dai ragazzi, Locatelli continues, it's not over, dai we play, don't give up guys, dai. Why are we walking suddenly? Dai, keep the tempo high ragazzi, Loca. If they are all positioned, it's extremely difficult. You need to take them with velocity, surprising them. But it's okay. If you can't, keep the ball. Locatelli as a left back now in that 4-man defense for the build-up. With Kenan is a bit more central, you see. Digre wanted to go to the right side. He saw that It was difficult, so Digre goes to Colomani. Again, beautiful ball here. Again, beautiful work from Colomani. Beautiful work from Colomani. I think it's worth mentioning it. Ball Juve, no? Ball Juve, no? Ball Juve, no? Ball Juve, no? Ball Juve? Tudor is trying to keep Bellingham with us. It was beautiful work from Colomani. Really beautiful work from Colomani. $110 before knowing how long the injury minutes will be. Probably Kalulu cooling break 3 minutes. Let's see, it's not over. It's not over because now it's Real with the ball into the box. We were able to deflect it, but it goes back to Huijsen. Ooh, Huijsen lost it. Ooh, Huijsen lost it. Playing fast, huh? They want to score before halftime, before going to the locker room. That would be beautiful. Sasha is telling on my own channel, GJustjuve is the best YouTuber. Thank you, Sasha. Long one into the box. Beautiful Rugani. Rugani is giving us a bit of centimeters there as well, into the defense, which is not bad. Rugani, that could possibly, if we have a corner kick, being a threat there. Because it's a player that already showed a lot of time that he can score with his head. Vinicius opening. Arda Güler. Isoleto. Oh. Beautiful sombrero from the Turk. Ooh, that was beautiful. Chapeau. Good player. Over Cambiaso. Mamma mia. Perfectly executed sombrero. If you don't do a sombrero when you're in Miami, why do you go to Miami? Four minutes of added time in that first half. Pay attention, Valverde long shot. Di Gregorio! Flying Di Gregorio! Flying Di Gregorio! Oh, but Valverde, he scored a goal in Champions League, if I'm not wrong, from the distance, where his teammates told him, you need to take your chance because you have it in you. He never shot, and look, what a shot. What a pure crystal shot he has. Fourth corner kick of the game. Long one, pay attention, Huijsen with a header. That ball stays there. Alberto Costa, also him. Tchouaméni, speak, bravo Digre! La voce, the voice of Di Gregorio that is saying, calma. I take it and go away. Let me check. Oh, that's a save. Oh, that's a beautiful save. Oh, that's a beautiful save. Ouh là là, ça fait du bien. Oh, c'est beau. Ouh. Juventus a bit suffering in these last 5 minutes. Oh, he tried it again. Of course. He saw the one, attention, because it's a 3 against 3. He's totally alone. Pay attention. Bravo. Cambiaso to watch it. And also here, beautiful recuperation. Grande Alberto Costa. That I don't know, because the guy has never a position on the field, but at a certain moment you see him popping up like a Pokemon. He's coming and pop-pom. He's there and he's taking the ball away from Vinicius Jr. Bravo Alberto Costa. The bench of Madrid. Mbappé, Modric. The other guy there that is strong. What's the name again? I forgot. Vasquez, Lucas Vasquez. You know that it's a free transfer at the end of the tournament. I would take him, I would take him. Brock is saying, please continue to comment the beautiful saves or the beautiful attempts, goals, whatever, dribbles in French. I don't understand it, but I like it. But it's my first language. If I would be able to comment in French the entirety of the game. Attenzione, because there is a cross deflected. Alberto Costa that is pushing it away. I like Lucas Vasquez. I like Lucas Vasquez. Not my problem. I know it's a controversial take. At least I admit it's a controversial take, but I don't care. I like Lucas Vasquez. Dean. Are there better players than Lucas Vasquez? Yes, there are better players than Lucas Vasquez. Okay, at least we settled that, but I like him. Sasha, I like him tomorrow. No, but pay attention to Huijsen. Arda Güler. Wow, guys, what a vision. What a precision. We need a player like Arda Güler. Trivela into the box. Die. A whistle. Referee. What is he doing? No. Oh. Loca. No, but that was a... No. He whistled. I think he whistled half time. Loca. That was super dangerous from Loca. What did he do? You were actually giving the ball back to Real Madrid. Okay. No danger, or at least nothing happened there, which is good. Okay, ragazzi. Okay, you know it. I'm watching the time. 50, which means we start back at 10. So 5 minutes after 10, so that I know when I need to come back. Okay, good half is the first comment that I see here from Juve. I need your comments. You know that I always give you priority before I give mine because I don't want to influence you. So 0-0 at halftime between Real Madrid and Juventus Football Club. Good half. How was the game? I missed the 30 minutes. We will read the comments and I will give you my own recap. Proud of my team for those first half. As usual, Rugani solid backup. We should keep him. Of course, Alberto Costa tired. I can tell you a secret. The first game I watched with Alberto Costa there, he was in front of me at the... I remember it was the 60th minute. He couldn't breathe anymore. And Tudor didn't see it. He didn't change him. But he was like... trying to find breath, so I'm not surprised that you are seeing that. Good first half for Marian. Ciao, Marian. Costa out of shape. Yeah, even if he ran a lot. Yildiz fenomeno. Not bad, but the problem is that we have no subs. Bravo Pietro. It's a good one. It's a really beautiful one. A bit slow game, carefully both sides, but bravo Juve. Let's go for a win. I think the whole team ran out of gas. What time is it there in Miami? Is it 3? Guys, 3 p.m. With that weather, you cannot expect teams that go at 200%. Shatterstar, member for 34 months, that is telling us Kenan keeps saving Cambiaso from bad plays. Okay, tell me your man of the first match. No. Oh, no. By the way, we need to change now. Tell me your superior player from the first half. Who is the superior player of the first half? Rugani for Bebo. Yildiz, Rugani. For sure, Yildiz. For Igor, Rugani. Di Gregorio, the Tiger, I see. Kenan, Rugani, Yildiz, Digre. Yildiz all day, Rugani. Oh, we have a beautiful top 3 there, huh? Di Gregorio, Yildiz, and Rugani. Okay, good. Tell me... So stop with the superior player of the first half, and can we start with the I don't know how you call it, but the inferior player of the first half? No, give me the inferior player of the first half according to you guys. Oh, I don't agree with people that said Colo. I don't agree with Colomani. 0. No. I cannot agree. Yes, there is a huge myth. It's true, there is a huge myth. I watched it in replay because you actually asked me to go out of my stream, but okay, you are saying Kelly invisible, but that's the best thing. When a defender is invisible, it's the best thing that can happen on earth. The problem is when we see them. That's the good thing. No, that's the bad thing. When we see them, it's a bad thing, because then that's a problem. I would go for probably I think that they all played well. I think that they all played well. Can I go for Cambiaso? Can I go for Cambiaso? But not the disaster performance, but probably I go for Cambiaso. Not the disaster, not the drama, but maybe Cambiaso. Of course, he's doing well. We are all doing well. The 11 are playing like a team, which is great. It's difficult today in the first 45 minutes to find one that is not doing well. Honestly. Who should we sub in? At the moment, listen to me. If we have energy, nobody. So what I thought about that first half, I thought that actually what a lot of people were thinking that would have been totally destroyed immediately from the beginning of the game didn't happen, which is good. That we are level. For me, it's a level game with Real Madrid. More dangerous Juve in the beginning of the game, more dangerous Real Madrid in the second part of the game. What will be important now in the locker rooms will be to breathe, to rest, to take as much as energy as possible, to not lose any players. It's a Juve that is doing well. Both of the teams are not the fastest one. This is also true, also because of the temperature, also because of the end of season. We all know that. So we are missing a bit of pace, of velocity, but the two teams are doing well. Our team is doing much better than expected. I saw some beautiful things, guys, that last game, they were absolutely non-existent. But also a team that is cautious in the back and know how to go up. Why I enjoyed Colomani is because how many times was he able to keep these ball possessions there up on top or deflecting it the right way with the right power to just give it to the left, to the right, even if he had to stay on the ground because he received a big foul. And we see that Tchouaméni or Rudiger that are really on him for these kind of duels. So I really enjoyed what I saw from the work of Colomani, that if you see here with the ratings, they're actually putting him in orange. So the lowest one, I don't agree, even if, of course, that big chance that I'm seeing here, that is trying really to go over with the Cucchiaio over Courtois was a good one, a good attempt, but it didn't work. Then some beautiful save from Di Gregorio as well, especially on Valverde. And then there was another one, I think, again from Valverde from a distance. Yildiz, beautiful player. He grows game after game after game. A performance like that one against Real Madrid gives him even more confidence. If today we are able to win with a goal of Yildiz, I can tell you it's better that in the locker room when Yildiz is totally naked, you give him a pen. When he has, the water in his eye with some soap, when he doesn't know what to do, give him a paper and give him like a 20-year contract. I don't know how you do it. When he's washing himself here with the soap, here, the pen, Canon, here, sign. You do it, guys, you do it. Because if today we win with a goal of Kenan Yildiz, I can tell you that tomorrow you have like 5 teams that are knocking and they are giving you 200 million, and then it will be impossible. Why does he have to be naked? But how do you go into the shower, Jose? I don't know people that are going dressed up in the shower, guys. When you go to the shower, at least me, I go naked, no? Well, guys, just make the link. Shower, naked, you wash yourself after a game. No? But, okay, on that one, I think I will take a 2 minutes break. I see that we are 619. I think that we are have more fun than the usual commentators here. Huh? I'm happy that I'm back. I'm extremely happy that I'm able to do a watch along, because watching a game from the stadium, you know that I love it. Of course, it's great, it's nice. But watching a game from the stadium where it's not the same. It's not the same. I love to comment, to speak, to tell. So, change topic. But guys, how long do you want me to say about doing a shower naked? No, but sorry guys, but I was right on that one. Did I forget some people? Shatterstar, 34 months. Thank you, my friend. Missiek, I forgot. So sorry for that. First half, okay, but if Real run second gear, we have problem. I agree. It's true. If they increase the velocity, will not be able to keep it. 100% agree. And Mbappe will be danger. I agree with Jay that is writing that in the chat. Ninib, 44 mesi, 44 months from Sweden. Ciao Beppe, nice to see you again for Ciao Juve. Thank you. So allow me 2 minutes of stop with that topic of the shower and the OF page or whatever. Guys, we are already over that. We are already speaking about the game again that is starting in 6 minutes. So let me go for a mini break of 2-3 minutes. And then I will be back for the second half of Real Madrid. At the moment, 0, Juventus 0. Let me also say thank you to Endrit. 16 months, would love to see David Colomani and Yildiz. Mercato talks, we will speak about it because we just opened it, but not, of course, during the game. Thank you, Endrit, for 16 months. I just want to show you again here how many Juventini of the world we are on the channel. 38,705. To the moon and over the moon is the moment to subscribe, to put a maximum of like, because I come back in 3 minutes. Ragazzi e ragazze, come back. Back in the Hard Rock Stadium of Miami. The teams are still in the locker rooms. They need a bit of fresh air because I can guarantee you I am not there, but I was there a few days ago. It is warm with the humidity, extremely warm, but we see a lot of people in the stadium. Stadium is nearly full, I think. It's a big game. Of course, majority of Real Madrid fans. We know the Latino population also from the Miami area, so it was predictable like that, but it is okay like that. The players are starting to come back. They're in the tunnel. I see Tchouaméni. I see the number 24, Dean Huijsen, playing against his ex-team and speaking at the moment with Jude. Hey, Jude. Igor, the first one to come back, is a warrior. We know it. Igor Tudor, he said what he needed to say to his team. Probably he said, good guys, now keep up, keep up. What are the dangers? The dangers, we know it. Is the power, the strength that will come from the bench from Real Madrid, and unfortunately, not the same level of players that we have on our bench, unfortunately. Keeping that tempo that we did in the first half will be tough for Juve, but you never know. Scoring a first goal, we party here, and then it will be a tough game. But hopefully we can open the score, because that's what we need in that game, is opening the score. I've been 36 months as a member of the channel. Ciao Beppe. Juve is putting on a good show so far. I just wish we had made better use of of our chances. Indeed, I agree. We still got 45 minutes to go. Fino alla fine. And fino alla fine, that's what we hear now. Of course, I'm disappointed because I go for a break 2 minutes and then 200 people are leaving. Of course, I'm disappointed in the people. Let's see if we had a maximum of likes in the meanwhile. Did we have some people that are carrying? 372, better. But guys, it's Real Madrid Juve, guys. In the summer, I'm sweating here. 373, we need to go to 500, otherwise I will be disappointed. Good thing Beben didn't see our comments. No, I didn't see your comments, guys. Luckily. May I say, luckily, I didn't see it. Even Dino Zoff, that prefers to watch the channel instead of just enjoying the retirement. Grande Dino Zoff, ex-fantastic goalkeeper of Juventus and la Nazionale Italiana. Juventus 2, Real Madrid 1 is a prediction of Bob. We need to push forward a bit, sitting back too deep. Yeah, but we started actually to push, to try to go with some attempts. Then at a certain moment when the energies were lower, that's where we saw Juventus going back. Dropping, we saw it. So, do we see some changes in the two lineups? At the moment, I see Kolo Muani, I see Bellingham, I see, I think it's Marciniak, guys, the referee. Can someone confirm me? But just the face looks like Marciniak. Alberto Costa is back. Guys, Alberto Costa, I don't know what's the problem, but he's already looking for breath, and we didn't even start the second half. It is Marciniak. But I don't want to, honestly, he did a really great game, the referee. Honestly, he did a really great game. Things that needs to be said as well. Juventus will now start from the left side, attacking to the right side. We have 400 likes, as been communicated here by Ragnar Alesson. We see Capitano. It should be Juventus that will start this time with a kickoff. We are just waiting for the referee to whistle so that we can start the second half, maybe the last half of this game, if we don't go to extra time. Attenzione, waiting for Marciniak. We start. Dai Juve. Forza Juve. Let me put also a bit of background sound so that we have a bit of animation here. And we go with Kolo Muani touching that ball, controlling that ball. Is between 2 players, 3 players. He's able to keep that ball. We play on the right side with Alberto Costa immediately with a cross. That cross is a disaster. Huijsen, ball possession. Vinicius Junior. Alberto Costa trying to press. Actually, it helped because that second pass from Real Madrid was not good, and Juventus were able to recuperate it with Cambiaso. That is trying to go to Di Gregorio. Di Gregorio is obliged to put that ball out of the field because there was a maxi pressure of Real Madrid. That is playing fast. Fantastic, beautiful recuperation from Kefren Thuram. Arda Güler. That is playing always a bit deeper. Looks like that usual number 10, but it's a 10 that is playing deeper. Starting the build-up with his number 15. And they play now from the right side. Attenzione, because they will have an attempt for a cross. 2 players, 3 players in the box. There is a 4th one that is entering. Attenzione to that cross, that ball. There is Bellingham that was thinking. Oof. Ooh, attenzione. Cambiaso, that is a bit confirming. That is indeed a bit confirming what we said earlier on. Not the best one in that first half. Andrea Cambiaso. He didn't start really well neither in that second. Valverde. One of the most dangerous one of that first half for Real Madrid. Yeah. Okay, we go. Di Gregorio. Long. There is no foul. We are taking the ball. Rugani, Daniele. Dai Juve. Same convictions. No fear. We know it. More the minutes will go, more mental will play an important role in that game. Now it's a beautiful one from Cambiaso. That is a whistle of fouls again. Bravo, Andrea. Kefren Thuram. We play in the back with Daniele Rugani. Daniele that is keeping that ball because there are no solutions. So give him a bit of solution. Otherwise, that's what he's obliged to do. Going long. Losing possession. Oh, attenzione, because there is no foul. 2 players on the ground from Real Madrid. It's Kefren Thuram, long control. He's playing easily with Kenan Yildiz there on the left. Will he give him that ball back? No, he prefers to go into the middle. Ball deflected. Corner kick. 3rd one from Juventus. Dai. Could have managed that ball a bit better. Hey, they went both of them. It's actually Courtois that is kicking Rudiger that is on the ground. He's long, he's huge. Dean Huijsen, we know it, We know it. It's raining again in Miami. Attenzione. Can we please score on a corner kick? Attenzione. Corner, that ball. Cambiaso with a cross. That ball! It's Huijsen that is deflecting it. Cambiaso will have another opportunity. That's dangerous. Andrea! Alberto Costa. Because Vinicius was just waiting for the ball. Oh, fantastic from Yildiz. And here we play. We go with a cross. Oh no, we didn't understand each other. Colomani is able to recuperate the ball, but there was an offside. Oh no, we didn't understand each other. Would have been whistled anyway. Oh. What a miss from Huijsen. Oof, what a miss from Huijsen. Right. Il bianco cabraccia il nero. Vinicius, 1-on-1 against Kalulu on Vinicius. It's a fight there. That ball goes through for everyone. Pay attention to that long shot. Over the goal. Die, concentrated, focus in the game, guys. Die. We are back with the chat. So please be back also on the field. 5 players that are warming up. You know that the maximum players that can warm up on the sideline are 5 per time. Mbappe, that we see. Mbappe, Modric. Why are they coming late, guys? I don't understand that. The game is already 5 minutes. Mamma mia, you're paying so much for tickets and then you are missing maybe a goal or whatever. I don't understand people are arriving late to the game. These are things that I cannot accept. Long ball. Attenzione. That ball goes up to Colomani that is running. Colomani against everyone. Colomani that is running. And it's a corner kick. The 4th one for Juve. Dai, brava Juve. Please don't troll Matix or you will be kicked off the channel. Please don't troll. Please don't troll. Don't take away the passion from me, guys. Don't take away my passion. It's Kenan Yildiz that will go. Dai Kenan. Kenan Onumara. Now it's starting to rain hard. As long as there is no thunder. The ball into the box. Attenzione. It's Huijsen again. Huijsen is taking all of them. Alberto Costa that is flying in the air. That ball has been deflected. Ball in possession of Los Blancos that is now running with Vinicius Junior. Attenzione because they're 2 against 2. And they are really fast. There is absolutely nobody that is man marking the Brazilian one. Fantastic recuperation here from Capitano Locatelli. There is a foul, another foul committed by Conceição, and he will receive... No, he's not receiving any card. Even if there was a push. Beautiful recuperation. Grande Loca. Grande Locatelli. Grande Loca. Bravo Locatelli. He's now discussing with Vinicius. But there was a foul. Foul committed by Chico Conceição. Arda Güler into the box. Pay attention because these are dangerous. Ooh. You saw him coming? He's long, he's huge. Another attempt for Real Madrid that now goes with dribbles. They go with a long shot. Deflected by Di Gregorio. Juventus with some difficulties now. Juventus is suffering now. Digre. Another save by the Tiger. Dressed in red. Now it's a heat wave. A heat wave called Madrid. Heat wave called Madrid. Now we need to be solid. Fran Garcia. Oh, attenzione, Vinicius with another beautiful cross, deflected, grande, but we are not able to keep it. Attenzione, another shot! This time it came from Huijsen from the distance, and a save from Di Gregorio. Give this man a trophy already. Give this man the man of the match. Give this man immediately the World Cup. He deserves it. He deserves it. Mamma mia, Huijsen. He wants it, He's looking for it. His first goal with Los Blancos. Two men, Trent and Arda Güler. Now it's a panic on board for Juve. Rugani, one of the longest one behind, but not long enough to deflect that ball far away because it's again Vinicius with the ball on that left side. He will go with beautiful crosses again in that center, and this time it has been deflected by Lloyd Kelly. Another attempt with a cross, another beautiful one, and now it's a goal. It had to come. Yeah, it was there, of course. Gonzalo Garcia, the player that was unknown before the tournament, that is scoring the first goal in the second half. It's more than deserved because we were suffering, and we know it. Set pieces, crosses in the box has always been our weakness this season. We resisted as long as we could. With the Di Gregorio, with the Locatelli, with all of them that were trying to do the extra mile. But when you have that Madrid wave that is coming one after the other, it's difficult to resist. Third goal in 4 apps, a player that was absolutely unknown by the international fans. That is also him saying, I am absolutely worth to be a Madrid player. He was totally unmarked. There was nobody on him. So the players that had to be man-marked were man-marked, and then you have a player that is coming from the back where our midfielders were not paying attention to. 1-0 deserved for Real Madrid if we are looking at the start of that first half. Now we'll have 35 minutes and a bit more to try something that we were not able to do in that first half. Means going up, scoring a goal. Die. Conceição. Die, Juve. You already showed that you were able to come back to scores also in that competition after conceding a goal from City. Then scoring immediately with turncoat manners. Of course, we don't want the rest of the game. Attenzione, Thuram that is playing with Colomani again. Conceição from the distance. Attenzione! What a beautiful shot, but this time it's Courtois that is needing to surpass himself. Thibaut Courtois, another world-class player. Another world-class, one of the best ones of the world in his position. But it's again the goal scorer now that is there on top. Attenzione, because we are totally unstructured. With a cross on the second post. Ball is blocked. And we go up. Now, you need to carry that ball. No, there is a foul whistled. Whistled, ball Juve. Attenzione. There are a few players of Juve. They can't. There is Kelly that is asking for support, medical support. Thuram, Colomani, and it's Conceição that is going actually in that left low corner. He believed in it, but he forgot that Courtois is 2 meters, my friends. Ah! Two meters, exactly 2 meters for Thibaut Courtois. Born on May the 11th, 1992, 33 years for the Belgian goalkeeper. Di Gregorio touched it, huh? He touched it. 103 apps with the national Belgium team for the goalkeeper born in Bray, with a fantastic save that could have brought Juventus drawing. But it is not, because we are led 1-0 at the moment. We show that we can do it. We show that we can go. Long ball on the right side for Los Blancos. Trent playing in the middle. Arda Güler. Bellingham. Arda Güler again. Playing now with Fran Garcia. Alvin is saying another reality check. Look, guys, I don't know how the game will end, but I can tell you that after 58 minutes, even if we are losing 1-0, instead of reality checks, I think that this is something that can give it a bit of conviction. Here we have a Kefren Thuram that is deflecting the ball, luckily, but the Valverde is recuperating. Pay attention to another beautiful, dangerous cross from Vinicius. Colomani extremely low, fighting to keep that ball, and he's able to do it, and even winning a foul. Now Juventus needs to go up again. 2 changes. It will be Nico Gonzalez that will enter instead of Kelly. So there will be a change of way of playing, guys. I need to understand how we will do it. So let me check, because that's something that I need to understand. Kelly out for Nico Gonzalez. Also Chico is going out. Okay. And then Chico out. And who's coming in? I didn't notice. Guys, who came in instead of Chico? Can you write it fast? I didn't pay attention. Is it Kostic? Kostic. With his number 18. So what we will see probably is Nico Gonzalez here, and probably will go towards a 4-man defense. That's what I think will happen now. 4-man defense. Or maybe Locatelli will drop back as a center defender. Could be, we will see the different solution. At the moment I will put it like that. Let's see how it will work, but pay attention first, because Vinicius is there into the box. Ball deflected again, another time. It's, mamma mia, what a save. Di Gregorio is saving us. Bravo, guys. I saw in the comments that this is probably how we will play now. Bravo, guys. Thank you for the support. So I need to change it, of course. Now Juventus is suffering. Hopefully we don't collapse. Don't collapse now. 4-4-2 for Juve. Who said that? Nicho. It's Nicho that helped me. Thank you, Nicho. Another corner kick for Real Madrid, if I'm not wrong. It's the 5th one. Don't collapse now. Don't collapse now. Trent. Into the box. Di Gregorio pushing it away, but we are super stacked behind, guys. It's not even that we want to, huh? It's we can't go out. We can't go out. You know, sometimes you want, it's the plan of the game, but in that second half they pushed so much that we can't go out of it. We can't. They have the possession, they are pushing, they have the better stats, they have a better condition as us. Probably more qualities in their players. Di Gregorio saved what he could save. That second half started really difficult for Juve, and after 16 minutes not able to put our head out of the water. Let's see, that first touch of Kostic will probably not reassure him, and not us. Needs to take also confidence with a slippy field. Long ball. This time Rogani was able to take it. Colomani. Bravo Colomani. Mamma mia, how much I love that player. Kefren. And we play to Locatelli. Dai Loca. Dai Loca. We are predictable in building up. Alberto Costa. You know it, you know it. When Juventus is fearing a bit, when they are a bit scared, this is what is happening. We are losing our plan. We are There is absolutely no foul. Locatelli, one touch here for Nico Gonzalez, but die! Be precise. This is making the difference. That's the world of difference here. The other ones, they touch the ball, it always goes into the feet of their players. Die! Pass accuracy. How many times did we complain about pass accuracy? Dai, ragazzi, you need to be able to close a triangle. The game is never over. The game is over when we have the triple whistle. And at the moment, 27 minutes are missing before the triple whistle. It's not concentration, it's the lucidity. You want to concentrate, but you are not lucid anymore. That's what is dropping. Because mental energies are gone. Because the fear is starting to eat your brains. Because you are not clear-minded anymore. And then you are making mistakes. And then you are not able to concentrate anymore. That's the reality. Dean. Arda Güler this time. No, it's Fran Garcia on the ball with a cross. There is nobody except of Juve players, but pay attention because the pressing of Real is huge. Look at how much they press, how strong they press, and with how many players they are pressing. In our box, you see most of the time only white-dressed players. Here we go. Cambiaso. No, Andrea. That is slipping on the right side, by the way. That went to the right side. Oh, Andrea. Corner kick Real Madrid. Kylian is about to enter. Kiki, how they called him in France. The second half is exposing that Juventus did probably a miracle in the first half. Guys, there is nobody on the bench. Pay attention to that corner kick that is entering the box. Yildiz that is trying to press a bit on his national team friend Arda Güler. Was able to deflect it. Corner kick. 7th. Tough. It's difficult to imagine a Juve that is going up maybe on a counter-attack, a lethal one, but who has the speed, who has the strength in their legs to be able to do it? I don't know. Pay attention, because that ball is still there in the air. He's floating in the air with Bellingham. You see the lucidity, what he's doing? You see? And shot from right, from left. Attenzione. Locatelli. What did he do? Luckily it worked. It worked out by miracle. Alberto Costa. Pay attention because Vinicius is there. Dai, Andrea. Don't miss that one. Mamma mia. He's slow. Andrea, wake up. Dai. Wake up, Andrea. The goal scorer goes out with Kylian Mbappé that enters. It will be a spot for spot. Dai Juve. Rugani. And it's the cameras are a bit far, I must say. It was Locatelli, by the way, not Rugani. The cameras are a bit far. It's sometimes difficult to recognize the players. Vinicius. He did one touch. Nico Gonzalez, it was a bad one. Mbappé, first touches. Playing on the left for Vinicius. Pointing his man Mbappé. It's a total domination now. It's a total domination. Mbappé from the distance in the arms immediately of Di Gregorio. Mbappé that already scored against Gianluigi Buffon and against Juve. With Monaco when he was 17. He scored with Paris Saint-Germain against Juve. Remember that Allianz Stadium game as well. With Real Madrid, not yet because we never played against them. So today is the first time that Mbappé is playing against Juve with La Camiseta Blanca. Hopefully he will not score today because I still hope in a way that we are able to find an energy that is coming from pride more than from qualities. From honor. Dai. Kostic. I want one good cross. No, Kostic, a cross. Here we go. Kiefren on the ball. Obliged to go back. Locatelli. Yildiz. We didn't find Yildiz a lot in that second half. But that's a beautiful one for Colomani. Able to turn his shot from the distance. Attention! I need to work on my mouth muscle. What? Yildiz out. Yildiz. For the first time we see Yildiz complaining. I would complain as well, guys. I would complain as well. I don't understand that change. Igor, you better win, Igor. Because that's one that you will need to explain if you don't win. This is like playing the lottery. You have 0 chances for it to work, but you are still trying something. How will we play? I have absolutely no idea, so I will not lose time with that At the moment, I will just change here. "20 minutes to go and you put Yildiz out." I don't understand. So we better score now, maybe with a turn co-opener that is immediately on the ball, giving it in the back. Attenzione, cross on the second post. There is nobody to take it with a header, but Colomani was able to anticipate it. He's going alone. Kefren Thuram. Attenzione, Juventus looks like they still have that sense of honor. They still want, but we need to pay attention because now it's Vinicius. Vinicius with Kylian Mbappe that is doing the opening on the left and is indeed receiving that ball. Mbappe into the box looking for some deflection from someone. A shot from the distance. Attenzione Di Gregorio that is keeping Juventus alive. If we are alive, it is thanks to the Tiger. If we are alive, it's thanks to the Tiger. Attenzione, another maybe attempt from Bellingham this time. Turning around. Tchouaméni. Mbappe, Vinicius, attenzione, Alberto Costa was able to take it. Dai Nico, Nico on the ground, ball Juve. There is the possibility to score that goal, and there is that possibility to score that goal, guys, believe me. He was anyway offside. He would have been offside anyway. Die. We believe. We will criticize Tudor after the game. Now we believe. We try to support, guys. Die. We believe. We must believe. We must try. We must encourage them. If we don't do it, nobody will do it. Die, Juve. One goal is possible. We went already on target a few times. We were already dangerous a few times. Kalulu, super high on the field, by the way. Try to find a solution with Nico Gonzalez. Anyway, the players, that's what we have on the bench, so we need to do with them. Nico Gonzalez is about to lose the ball. He loses the ball. What a disaster. And look at that. It's again a 3 against 3. Die, players, where are you? Because look how the other ones are actually going with them. So we are late. Fran Garcia. Thank you, Softic. Yeah, the changes are really strange. Thank you, Softic. 42 months with us. One of the longest one. Big, huge longevity. 42 months as a member. The changes are strange, especially the last one. I can understand some, but the last one is... I can't explain myself. Die. Then if we are going back to score, we will forgive him. But we will speak about him later. Now we need to play these 16 minutes because it's now or you're out. As easy as that. It's out or you're out. Thank you, Chicoms, that became a new subscriber of the channel. That Juventus has maybe another opportunity. Locatelli. That will not have the 90 minutes and especially not 120 if we are able to draw that game at the moment. Juve, you need to be more concentrated. Thuram that is going alone. Thuram opening for turn co-openers. On the second post, he tried to cross, ball deflected. Dai ragazzi, Kostic, you just entered. Run. Cross on the second post. It's a beautiful one. There is nobody on the second post. Otherwise, someone with a header would have put it in. And Alberto Costa that touched it and actually not good enough to keep it on side. I should have stayed in Miami. I would have been on that second post. Gatti's about to enter. And Weston McKennie as well. So the last changes for Igor Tudor. Gatti and McKennie in the cooling break. Probably Locatelli will go out. Locatelli, that we know it was not in ideal form. I'm curious to understand. Or it could be Thuram that we saw actually walking a bit in the last few minutes. Cooling break, guys. Also for me, dai. Ah! Modric as well in for Arda Güler that goes out. Modric, Arda Güler for Real Madrid. Modric is receiving the captain band. We just need to understand who will leave the field for Juve. 2 subs apparently. Not yet. Not yet. We wait. We wait, apparently not yet. So we play. Rugani. Thuram. Thuram opening for Kalulu. That is now on the left in that defense. Rugani again. Locatelli, beautiful. Beautiful to Nico Gonzalez. Dai Nico! Dai Nico! Open! Open! He prefers to go alone. Too much maybe. Still in ball possession. Nico that is now able to open it for Kalulu. Cambiaso. Kefren. Dai. Dai Kef. We are slow, guys. We try. At least we try to go up. Try to create something. Cambiaso on the right side again. Centrally to Locatelli. Locatelli that will cross, but the cross is a disaster. He has another opportunity. Giving it to Alberto Costa. Alberto Costa in the middle. Dai, we play with all our men in the half of Real Madrid now. Kalulu, dai Pierre. Dai Pierre. Kefren. Kefren Pierre. It's static. We don't see players moving. Nico Gonzalez that is not offering the solutions. That control from Nico was a disaster. Luckily, ball goes back to Juve with Cambiaso. Able to dribble his man. Nico Gonzalez, Alberto Costa. Again, Cambiaso. Dai, Andrea. Dai, Andrea. He's going with a cross. The cross is so ugly. But Banner is putting it in the back for Colomoni. There is absolutely no foul. So we play. Kefren. Opening. Beautiful opening for Andrea. Dai, Andrea. Cambiaso with a nutmeg. He's entering the box. Ball into the box. We missed it because Tchouaméni was faster. No! Vinicius. Shot on goal! Do something! I believe, but we need to do something. We need to take our chance. We need to shot. Vinicius. Alone, beautiful dribble here. Attenzione, Kefren Thuram. That dribble was really beautiful. Luckily, Kefren Thuram was there. Dai, play, Juve. Dai, 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. Looks like we never entered the second half. Digre. Cambiaso, Rugani. Again, Digre. Dai, ragazzi. It's the other way. It's the other way that we need to go. If you want to believe in extra 30 minutes, it's the moment to do it. Benfica did it, Benfica did it. Even if then didn't go well, but Benfica did it with 3 minutes to go. They waited 2 hours, then they came back against Chelsea to score in the last 3 minutes with Di Maria penalty. You never know in life, but you cannot give up now with 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes is long, guys. Vinicius. And now, of course, they keep the ball. Of course, they keep the ball. And they are leading 1-0. Makes sense. We didn't do our 2 changes at the moment. So McKennie and Gatti were about to enter. Cooling break. They discussed with the players. At the end, players are okay to continue. So we are saving these changes maybe for a bit later. If we are able to recuperate the ball. Because at the moment, I'm scared that we will hear soon... ole, 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 if he continues like that. Huijsen vertical to Valverde, and we are able to recuperate it. Attenzione, there is a foul on Thuram. Darsignac! There is a foul on Thuram! He didn't whistle. Deflected again. Die. Take that ball away without committing fouls. Madai. Di Gregorio, he deserves the statue in Philadelphia next to Rocky Balboa for the performance that he did today. But again, the performance is not enough because the other players are not helping, because they are not at the level of Di Gregorio. And then if you take away a Kenan Yildiz with 20 minutes to go, not explicable. Not even me, the most positive guy, will be able to explain you that change. I can't explain you that sub. I can't. No, of course, I'm proud as well for the first half, what we did. Also in the second half, suffering like we did, we're able to resist a lot. So, when we were speaking about the game in the last few days, we were all going towards that we will be destroyed, we will be demolished, etc. With this not happening this evening. But at a certain moment now try, because you're out anyway. It's an in or out. It's not for points, it's in or out. So if you do like that for the remaining 6 minutes plus injury time, you're out of the competition. You go back to Torino. If he had cramps, guys, then it's correct to change him. But I saw him protesting when he went out. But Cope is ghost. Cope is ghost. We see the level of the bench. People are writing in the chat 0 chance that we score. The problem is not even the chances of scoring. The problem is can we recuperate the ball and keep it for longer than 1 second? Look, ball Di Gregorio. Look at that. We're on is it ball Di Gregorio or deflected ball? Deflected ball. Another corner kick for Real Madrid. Exactly, Rad. We have nothing next week. No, it was not deflected. Die. The 2 subs are entering. It's the one that were already announced. We will discover who will go out. So it's Rugani out and Locatelli out. I know that Locatelli was absolutely not able to play 90 minutes. He already played 95. So Locatelli out and Rugani out with Gatti in and McKennie in. Changing on a corner kick, it's also something that I remember being a coach of youth players, and the first thing I say is don't do changes on a set piece. The worst timing to do a change is on set pieces, guys. He should know. Igor should know. He has been a defender his entire life. You know that you don't change on a set piece. On a corner kick, it's too dangerous. No, hey, Cope, where is Cope? Where is Cope with 4 minutes to go? Where is Cope? Where is Nico? Where is the ball? Where is the ball? That's the question. Where is the ball? Here is the ball. Here is the ball. Take it, foul. Yellow card. Yellow. Bravo, Marcignac. Yellow card. On Bellingham. Eh, c'est comme ça. It is what it is. Where is Kostic? No, the problem is that we saw Kostic, guys. That's the problem. We saw him. Die. We have opportunities with Kefren Thuram that is ended. No, that ball is too long! But this is the weakness of Thuram! He's always putting... Why? Why is he putting these balls too long? Why? He's not keeping... I should put glue on his shoe. There should put a bit of glue on the shoe. Die, 3 minutes to go. Die, play with your heart. If you concede, you concede. Who cares? Kostic, Softic is the same, guys. Die, why? Thuram has that ability to go with his long legs, beautiful, fantastic, but always he has that touch that is messing up everything. Put a bit of glue. McKennie, beautiful vertical. Man, Nico Gonzalez. Sorry, guys, I can't comment anymore. It's over with the professional commentating. Now it's the fan that is desperate. Desperate fan. Corner kick. No subs anymore. The 5 have been done. Kostic, Gatti, McKennie, Nico Gonzalez, Koopmeiners. Corner kick. Yeah, no, fighting is stupid. 1 minute to go. You fight and then you are asking for time. You never recuperate what you lose. The only one that wants is Di Gregorio, guys. McKennie. 5 minutes to go. Tough, huh? It's really tough. This one is tough. This one is tough. Totally unmarked on the other side. There are two players die. How is it possible? How is this on earth possible. There are two players. One is dreaming, the other one is anticipating the dreamer, and he's giving a pass back to Real Madrid. Juventus collapsed, guys. Juventus collapsed. We couldn't compete in that second half. My big fear was actually even anticipated. I hoped at least that we could, continue for 10-15 minutes in the second half, doing what we were doing well in that first with the same men. That's what I was really hoping, with the same men, still finding that energy back from the locker room. We couldn't. Looks like that locker room was really a bam, on the shoulder. We never entered. Then they deserved to score immediately that goal to take the lead, and then it's a Di Gregorio show to avoid 2-3-4-0 with changes that are not. I can't explain them. I know that we don't have a good bench, but it's not that indeed tomorrow we have the final of Champions League to play or Serie A to play. Thuram, long one. Dai, maybe an opportunity with Cambiaso. Dai, don't mess up that one. Cambiaso between the lines for Nico Gonzalez. A touch for Alberto Costa. Weston McKennie. We are trying to change side. Or we enter the box. Or we try to enter the box. Weston McKennie here. Colomani in the back turn. Turn open on the left. And that's what we did. There is absolutely nothing. No, there was an offside. Anyway, we could have stayed there. Ciao, Hatamatics. We could have stayed there 3 hours with the ball. We would probably never have shot on target. Two shots, Juve second half. 13 shots, Real Madrid second half. Di Gregorio monster. 2 minutes to go. Florian, thank you, my friend. I can see the end of the next season. Top 4 is great. Sadly, we are away from what we all hope from management to players. We are mediocre, is the comment of Florian. Looks like the players that entered looks like they are more tired than the one that started the game. Boo, I don't understand. I really don't understand. I don't understand how this is possible. Dai Tudor, why are you sitting on that bench? You lead by example. If you go and sit on that bench, Igorone, you know how much I care about you, you know how much I love you, but if you go and put your ass on that chair, no, Attenzione, because we have Colomani, 1-on-1. Colomani that is bringing his man. There is a foul, there is a contrast. Marciniak is saying no! Go, another chance, maybe across. In the arms of Courtois, I think that now he will whistle, no? Let me check the replay. Honestly, there is no penalty. Juventus' journey in the Club World Cup finishes here. 1-0 Real Madrid with a goal of Gonzalo Garcia, one of the revelations of the tournament for Los Blancos. 3 goals in 4 games. Did Real Madrid deserve to win? Yes. If there was one man that didn't deserve to lose from Juve, it's Di Gregorio. There are 10 saves. We need to speak, guys. We need to speak. We need to speak. We need to debrief that game. We are out of the competition, I think. Look, if you told me, Beppe, you will lose 1-0 before the game in recent days, I would have tell you, but I don't take it because losing is losing. I never want to take, but actually, from what we hear, what we saw against Manchester City, probably it's not that bad to lose only 1-0 after what we saw against Manchester City. Watching that game, I'm sure that we could have done something better. So give me 2 minutes, guys. I come back to debrief Real Madrid 1, Juve 0. I come back in 2 minutes. I need to evacuate because I don't like when Igor Tudor is going on the bench the last 30 seconds. I don't like that. I don't like that. If we are speaking about behavior, if we are speaking about we want to, if we are speaking about we need to believe, we have to believe, we must believe, if that's what you answer and what you repeat in your press conference for multiple times, then if you go and sit, I don't like that. Personally, I don't like that. I know that a lot of Juventini already gave up. I know that I had some difficulties, but guys, I'm a streamer. I'm a content creator. You are fans. I am a fan. Igor Tudor is the coach. And today, pay attention because we are looking at the negative sides and we're looking at the criticism. And that's correct. And we will criticize him for all of that. Then he prepared the game really well. Much better. Much better. And we put Real Madrid in danger. And then he totally flops his changes. And I understand that we don't have the material on the bench to make super changes a la Mbappe, that is entering a la Modric, that is entering. I understand that. But ragazzi, we could have done something better. Yes, we did okay, but we could have done better. Give me seriously 2 minutes and I'm back to debrief the entirety of the game, man of the match, flop of the match, what Tudor did well, what he did wrong, especially. You know what? Meanwhile, I will put the poll on for man of the match of Juve today. I know it's tough to do man of the match when you are losing, which we don't like, but man of the match, I want to put Di Gregorio, Rugani, Yildiz. Is there someone else that we need to mention there? These are the ones. Like three votes. Go for it. I go and come back in 2 minutes.
It's time.
Season 24-25 is officially over for Juventus. A Juventus that will from now on think about the transfer market with the news that Jonathan David is extremely close to Juve, reported also by Nico Schira a few seconds ago, but we will talk about that later. I see that I can nearly close the man of the match poll because it's all going towards the direction. And it's totally correct. It's all going towards the direction of Di Gregorio, man of the match. Let me read a few memberships and donations so that then we can go towards the game, because we need to analyze the good things that we saw. Like, for example, Rugani, that if they sell Rugani, I don't understand that club. I don't understand that club. Rugani is maybe not the dream defender that you have, but again, today he played extremely well. A player that didn't play for an entire year with us. A player that enters in a defense that he never played with players that he don't even know the name of. He enters and he's doing the job better than a lot of defenders that we saw playing at Juve. So there are some things that we need to speak about to save in positive way, but also in negative way, because this team will need a transfer market at the height of Juve to be able to compete in Serie A. That is the real major objective of Juve. So Lilgi, 22 months, thank you, my friend. With every minute I see Cope, I get more angry. Fantastic person, of course, but we need to split and to divide the person from the performance that he's delivering, and the performances are absolutely not there. The performance of Cope Manners are absolutely not there. It's a change of Tudor, and I come back later on Tudor, that I didn't understand. It's a player that I understood why he didn't start. I understood why he didn't enter earlier, but then when he enters at the 70th minute and he enters and he's ghosting nearly the entire game. And then when he enters, when he touched the ball, we saw what he did. Look, we'll try to go towards his heat map. I don't even want to go towards heat maps, guys. I'm pissed off. No, that's Gatti. Where is Cope? Even here, I don't find Cope. Even here, I don't find Cope. 12 touches. One cross. Nothing. Nothing is happening, guys. 20 minutes, nothing. I agree with Lilgi. Yusuf. If only we had players that believe just like Di Gregorio. Good first hauls, but then the subs were really bad. We need a supermercato. A supermercato that I will already anticipate you will not happen. Hopefully a solid mercato. Hopefully a surprising mercato with names that we don't really know or we don't really are confident about, that will be able to tell us that we were wrong in judging them. But a supermercato, how we understand it, I don't think would happen. Thank you, Yusuf, for 4 months. 5 months for Massimo Lesti. We needed to score in the first half, otherwise it would have been always the way that it ended. Yeah, look, the big fear, Massimo, was the one that we anticipated in halftime. If you go back, this is exactly the fear that we had and that we said. We said this team will not be able to go long, so we are obliged to come back with the same men, because on the bench, sincerely, there was nobody that could have changed that game in a positive way. So we need to go with the one that we have on the starters and start, because you will not be able to keep it for long. That tempo, you will not be able to keep it. And we didn't, but from the first minute, which is something that I don't understand, because that's the moment where you had 15 minutes to break, to breathe, to receive new instructions. You don't enter the game. How many times in the last few years this has been a problem from Juve, not able to enter the game when you need to enter the game, because it was immediately, and you watch it also here with the momentum of the game, where you see that it's immediately Real Madrid. Then you have a few chances for Juve that is trying to answer, but really clearly we were not strong enough. We had no energy, and that goal had to come. We were calling for it. We saw it. Di Gregorio couldn't be enough there. A save from Locatelli, a few from Di Gregorio, and then that goal comes from our players that is coming from the back, totally isolated. We are man marking who we can, but then we were not sticking together. We were not a team in defending that goal that we concede. Totally unmarked player that has all the freedom to go to jump and to put that header on. David, importante, back the manager. No, thank you for the donation. It's important to back the manager, absolutely, and I'm not here to destroy the manager. This is not something that you will hear from me now, because there are so beautiful things that they did, like the first half, like the first game, like we saw. Honestly, if you want to drag me towards a bit of positivity, I continue to say that this is not the team of Tudor. Is the team that he received, made and built by Giuntoli and Thiago Motta. This is not the team of Comoli. This is the team with Rugani and Kostic in, and Renato Vega, the starter in defense of Igor Tudor. That's the team that we have. So it's not the team that we have. It's a team that had difficulties to qualify for top 4, that we needed at a certain moment to push a miracle to qualify. So we saw some things, like a few patterns in the first half, a bit more offensive plays against two teams where we know that Juventus usually after 1 or 2 goals they stopped. So we saw them scoring a lot of goals. Weak in defense. The defense that we saw in this tournament is probably not the defense that we will see in the remaining part of in the new season. Let's say 25-26. At least this is what I hope. So we saw beautiful things from Tudor. To give them the belief that in the first half they could fight at equal weapons. This is on Tudor, so we need to praise that. We need to praise the fact that he brought Kenan Yildiz closer to the goal to unlock him. But then you need to be able to bring that game to 90 minutes, not only 45 minutes, and that's what he was not able to do. That you are changing. Who were the first changes, guys? Let me check at what minute they happen. That you are putting Nico Gonzalez for Lloyd Kelly and Kostic for Conceição. Yes, it's true, these are the men, but to go towards a 4-4-2 at that certain moment to give stability to the team that was already losing 1-0, I'm not sure that tactically that was the answer, and especially not from a man perspective, because Kostic, we saw what he did or didn't do against City, and he repeated the same thing with Nico Gonzalez. One shot, yes, but 19 balls touched. Was not good. Didn't enter well. Didn't do the difference like Koopman, as we already spoke about him. And then you have like 4 minutes changes. Gatti and McKennie are giving even more stability to the team instead of going and trying. Then who was there on the bench? You could have put the team Weah, but he's out of the team clearly. Bangula is out of the team. Vlahovic is out of the team. Don't forget about these things when you are analyzing the season. Look at how many players are really clearly out of the project already today. Vlahovic, Weah, Bangula, Douglas Luiz, Rui. It's already 5 players out of project. Totally out of project. Even Nico Gonzalez is on the market, and Kostic. So we are speaking about 7-8 players that are out of the project, and that's what we need to have on our bench and entering. So Cambiaso is regressing. Yeah, it's true. It was the one that the least appreciated, but he did a good first half. Second half, he was not good. Peter Gitti, thank you, my friend, for 36 months. This is an attestation of Juve accepting mediocrity the past 5 years. We showed no character and athleticism in the second half. Di Gregorio wanted us to win. Accepting mediocrity. is something that I don't like as a statement, because I can guarantee you that honestly, a normal fan is not happy about the situation. Like Tudor is not happy with the situation. Like John Elkan is not happy with the situation. If you accepted mediocrity, maybe you would have continued with Thiago Motta. Probably you would have continued with Giuntoli. That's accepting mediocrity, but you changed it. Then that we are mediocre, it's a reality. That we probably overperformed today in that first half is also true. So there is a sense of not accepting mediocrity and trying. But then you have the limits that are entering, and that's the reality, that today we don't have the qualities to face a stronger Real Madrid. That's the reality. Does that mean that you accept of being mediocre? No, we don't accept it, but it's a reality that we already knew before the game. Because if I go on Instagram, I made a poll or a question like what will be the prediction. A lot of people were telling me that we would have lost 4-0, 5-0, 4-1. These were the predictions. So no, I don't agree with accepting mediocrity, but it's a reality that we are mediocre at the moment, that we are not able to react, not able to show that grinta that Tudor should be the first one to be able to transmit to his players. No, but guys, you know that there is one thing that I don't like on the channel, is when people are transforming my words. When Jose is saying, don't throw flowers, Beppe, this is a mediocre team right now, this is exactly what I said. You know that there is one thing that I hate in post-game when we lose, when I'm angry, is that when people are saying things that I'm not saying. I'm just saying exactly the same. I said, we don't accept mediocrity, but we are mediocre. More than that, I cannot be more clear, no? I cannot be more clear. I never said that we are a good team, not with our starting 11, and especially not with the people that entered in second half. When you have your when you have the best paid player or the most paid player on your bench that is not even entering, we have a problem. We have a problem. Then when I'm telling you that we need to keep Rugani, I didn't say that Rugani should be the captain starter of this team. I told you keep Rugani because honestly, what he delivers today is much better of everything that we saw in the tournament in defense. Much better than what we saw in the tournament. So please don't change my words, because I think it was quite clear what I said. And I don't accept mediocrity. I'm not happy with the team. I'm not happy with the performances. I'm not happy with Tudor that sat on the bench for the last minute. I'm not happy with the non-reaction. I'm not happy with Koopmeiners entering and not changing anything. I'm not happy with players that at a certain moment they couldn't find anything. Yeah, but we are bad in the last 5 years, Peter. But that's why we are losing all the trophies, all the competition that we are playing in, except of the Coppa Italia with Max Allegri, the only one that was able to give a sense of fighting spirit in that Coppa Italia final against Atalanta, against everyone and everything, even internally with Cristiano Giuntoli. So yes, we are. It's the end of a cycle with Sarri that we were not able to put our heads up. Now, there is one thing that I will continue to say. This was still, because we are changing now word. We are changing the time of the word, because it's not is, but it was, because we are out. This was still, for me, 24-25. This was still 24-25. I'm extremely curious if Scanavino's words will be at least followed when he says that this Juventus, because he didn't say we want to compete for the top 4, the words of Scanavino were, we want to fight for the Scudetto until the end. We want to try to go and win the Scudetto, and honestly, this will not be possible with the players that we have in our team right now. So there will need to be changes. We will need to have changes. Alessandro, thank you, my friend. Beppe, can you explain to me why everyone was so behind Tudor? Or better, what is his play style? What are his changes? Always everyone is stronger. Why has everyone backing up Tudor because we were in a really difficult situation. Atalanta 4-0 at home, 3-0 away against Fiorentina. We were nearly out of the qualification for Champions League. It's a guy that, in terms of love for Juve, decides to drop everything what he was doing and coming to Juve to save Juve, putting his face on it, where a lot of people would have said no thank you, because the only thing that can happen here is my name being dirty instead of having glory. Because 9 games to go, that's what he did, and a lot of people respected that, and I still respect that. I always said I will judge Tudor when he will not be a caretaker anymore and when he will be the coach of Juve. What he showed us in that tournament were defensive limits. He was not able to fix it, but then on the other side, can we 100% blame it on Tudor when you see the material that we had at disposal with a Savona that was center back, Kelly on the left, and Kalulu on the right. The material that he has, it's not player that he wanted, that he has chosen, but this is what we have. And if we are totally honest, if today you are doing 11 against 11, choosing who is the better player, Courtois, Di Gregorio, you go for Courtois, even if Di Gregorio today was a hero, and also against Manchester City where he conceded 5 goals. So probably yes. I see Jack that is saying in the chat, without Tudor probably today would have been in a press conference in a conference league. Probably yes. So he was able to do the mission that he had to do. He, I think, deserved to stay at Juve. Then he needs to be backed up. He needs to be backed up, and this is something that we will see from tomorrow, because tomorrow we are not in any competition anymore, and we have 3 weeks times. 3 weeks time where people will go on a holiday that all of them needed to recharge batteries, all of them except of Tudor, that will need to work in ideas, in communication with Comoli, with Chiellini, to build a better Juve, to make some choices. Now the opportunity that we have is that he trained them for 9 games in Serie A, plus 4 games in that competition, so 13 games that he was able to test, to see. We already have some answers. If we are totally honest, we already have some answers. What are the answers that we have? That Dusan Vlahovic is out of the project, clearly. That Koopmeiners didn't convince. That Nico Gonzalez didn't convince him. That we received a lot of answers during that tournament. A lot. When he said we need 3-4 players to be able to be back to win Serie A or to compete for Serie A, I think that you need a bit more. I really think that you need to be more. Tony G, thank you for the donation, my friend. Tony, we have Kelly, Kostic, Nico, Dugi, Dusan, Rui, and yet Cope is the worst player of 24-25. When you are constantly playing this bad, you never come back. That's my biggest fear. That's what I said as well. I am scared that we need to pray that he's coming back from holiday, unlocking himself, because scoring doesn't help him. We saw him scoring a few times. He never brought him to the level of Atalanta, or not even to a decent level. So scoring goal doesn't change anything to Koopmeiners. Let me check. Can I receive the message? I don't remember what I was saying. But I'm scared because this is a player that you cannot sell. It's a player that you cannot sell. And I'm scared that he will not be able, because it's mental. It's mental. That he will not be able to come back. I'm really scared about that. That it will be a top midfielder, because that's what we bought. A top midfielder that we cannot use. That will be there for Coppa Italia and for the few next games. Look, guys, I never, that I never celebrate a loss. never celebrate a disqualification in a competition. So it's tough for me. But on the other side, look, if we are totally honest, today, tell me the truth. Who was expecting a big lesson from Real Madrid? And probably that lesson would have arrived if it was not for Di Gregorio. And we didn't. I saw something in that first half that gave me hope. Hope in a coach, hope in some players. But that hope is not enough. Hope is not enough. I'm really bothered that we are out, absolutely. The only advantage that we see is that we will not lose, because if you really reach the final, winning or losing it, you would have really short period to prepare the new season without holiday. So in a way, that's the only advantage that we have. But yeah, of course, I know I don't like. I'm bothered. I'm really bothered. Alessandro, Beppe, can you explain to me why everyone was so... I already read that one. You wrote it twice, Alessandro. I know. Okay, it's me. I also lost lucidity. Bogdan, thank you, my friend. Onwards to the next season. Forza Juve fino alla fine. Always. Big Dom. Hope, thank you, my friend. Hope these two bad losses force a strong mercato. How bad do you think this loss will be considered by Juve, the one against Real Madrid? How bad do you think that this loss is considered? Because if you're looking at the first half, you see that there is something. If you're looking at the second half, you see that there was nothing. Yeah, of course, it's the same. 1 and 5-0 is the same because you're out. And we didn't find the energy to react. We didn't. It's true. It's a reality. No, it was not like a friendly game. When you see, when you see Xabi Alonso celebrating, when you see the players celebrating, it's not a friendly tournament. Maybe you at home are considering a friendly tournament, but I can tell you, especially in the knockout stages, that nobody's considering it a friendly tournament. I look at Al Hilal yesterday, look at Flamengo against Inter, look at how Gonzalo Garcia celebrated his goal. No, this is absolutely not a friendly tournament. And that's why I'm pissed off, because the next edition will be in 4 years. And I wanted to go as far as possible. We didn't. Juve need to sell the majority of the squad. It will not be possible this year. But it's true that a big change is needed. I agree with you guys. I agree. I'm not satisfied. Pino, ciao grande Pino, 13 months. Ciao Pino. I'm losing my mind, Beppe. What was he thinking? Who? I don't know who you're speaking about, but I don't know. Paul, thank you, my friend. Our 150 million euro mercato. Luis, Cope, and Gonzalez must go. It's a reality, and now we can say the season is over. We can say it. Cope Manners had the chances, he played, and never showed anything. Nico Gonzalez had some flashes of okay. Never exceptional, but some flashes of okay. But not for the price we paid. And it's only flashes. I don't need some flashes. I need a consistent player. This tournament he nearly never played. And when he entered now, he was not good at all. And Douglas Luiz is not because of the qualities, but the relationship with Juve already broke since long. He was just waiting for the season to end so that he can fully concentrate in finding another team. But it's true, on the 150 million euro mercato, a bit less, but the 120, yeah, it's true. You're correct, Paul. Rad, Ciao, my friend. Ciao, Beppe. A lot of positive to take from today's game. Now the work must start to build a good team for next season. Look, I'm sure that tomorrow morning I will wake up with more positivity than today I have. But you know that when we lose, I'm not happy. I cannot be. But I see some positives. It's tough, huh? In post-game to immediately go towards the positive, because then I know the people, they will jump on me because we accept mediocrity, which is not. But you cannot see everything dark. You need also to look at the positive sides. And honestly, I saw some positive things in that tournament. Then is Tudor the right coach to bring us back to win the Scudetto immediately? With the material that we have at disposal? No. So what you say in that second part of your sentence, we must start building a stronger team, a good team for next season. Then maybe yes. Then Tudor could potentially do something, because some ideas of his, like playing fast these throw-ins, playing fast these set pieces sometimes when we are far off the goal, trying to take advantage, is something that he was already to share with the team. We saw sometimes more than 3 passes in a row that were accurate. We saw a more offensive Juve, especially against the weaker sides. That was not with Allegri, that you know how much I respect, how much I love. But even with Allegri, that even against weaker sides, and how many times did we complain that we are playing against Monza and we are playing the same way that we are playing against Real Madrid, which is totally different now. If we are really objective, guys, we were not the same against Alain, against Vidal, than we were against Real Madrid. If you want to speak about the City game, Tudor explained it extremely well. We were respecting them too much. We were scared, because this is what we are. We are a team of people that met in terms of maturity, in terms of experience, in terms of strength, mental strength, has been the biggest weakness of the team since the beginning. With Thiago Motta, with Tudor, and some people are starting to do some things, other people not. So there are changes that needs to do, not only on the bench but also in the starting lineup. On that one I agree perfectly. Lorenzo, most beatable Madrid in recent memory, but we have flop 11 on the bench. Also, is it just me, or was last threatened on a corner at least 2 years ago? No, the corner kicks are really bad. Really bad. We couldn't take advantage of Rugani on these ones neither today. No. You know, when I was at the stadium, set pieces are maybe the moment where you can take your camera and film the goal, because it's a dead moment where you have time to take it. And every time there was a corner kick, I took the camera ready to recording, and every time I had to delete the video because nothing happened. So yeah, it's 2 years ago. Most beatable Madrid in recent memory, maybe yes, but still a stronger Madrid than Juve. They are changing coach, they are changing philosophy, they are playing in a total different way that we saw them playing with Ancelotti. It's also for them, they need time, but the quality is much higher than the quality at Juve. Mariano, 39 months, thank you my friend, do you think the plan was, if we score a lead in the first half until yield this sub, we try to win? If not, treat the game as a clarified friendly? Looks like it. No, but I honestly, guys, I didn't see, but that's maybe the worrying thing. And now I will go towards the negative. I really don't believe that Juventus saw it the second half as a glorified friendly. They really tried, and according to me, overperformed in that first half, while in the second half we just couldn't. But nobody, and that's maybe probably the angry part, the annoying part, the part that makes me go crazy, that Juventus didn't. They really didn't consider that one as a glorified friendly. We didn't. We just couldn't answer the second half. Thank you, bye. The coach and team accepted the 1-0 Juve. Okay to lose. We pay for years of a bad mercato. Go Nico, Douglas Luiz, Dusan, etc. It will take 3-4 different mercati to fix it. Yeah, you cannot solve everything in one session. You cannot. Then, oh guys, sometimes miracles are happening, but solving everything in one session will be tough. First half, thank you, Damiano, was best Juve I saw in a while. And it's true, huh? It's true. Shows we can go toe to toe against the Real Madrid, who have all-star players on bench, while we had a banged up defense and lack of bench. Grande Rugani, grande Di Gregorio, oggi. Look, the first half was really good. We had some opportunity with Kenan Yildiz. We had some opportunity with two opportunities with Kenan, one opportunity with Colomoni, and there was even another one, I believe, with Conceição in the first half. So we were really fighting, and I think that a lot of comments were going towards that direction. I'm proud of Juve, beautiful Juve, good Juve. We are keeping. The last 5 minutes were tough already in the first half, where you saw that this team, they gave all what they had for as long as they could. And you know what is all what they have? All what they have is a 0-0 against Real Madrid for 40 minutes. Because then it was over. Then it was just waiting for the goal to come. But it's true that there is something in some players. We just need to be clear and identify which players can go for it, which player can do it. And pointing on them, focusing on them, and trying to reinforce the team with other ones. No mistakes on that one. Don't sell the good ones. Jerachi Q from Mexico. Ciao. Hola. Beppe, do you think they know what they need to get at least 6 new players on the pitch all the time? Do you think they know that we need to get at least 6 new players to be on the pitch all the time? I can tell you that I spoke with some people from Juve, and I can tell you that they understand that we need to do better. I just want to keep it really political on that one. But I can tell you that they are aware that we need to do better. Will we be able to do it? If Bangola doesn't want to leave, if Vlahovic doesn't want to leave, if Weah doesn't want to leave, if Douglas Luiz doesn't want to leave, then no. Kanan, the loss is not bad. The performance. The loss is bad. The performance in the second half was not good at all. Because you saw that you couldn't. You know, it's like when you start with 100 men, a fight against 300 men. And in the beginning, you even have that adrenaline, that belief that let's go for it. We have nothing to lose. We go for it. And you try, and you replicate punch by punch by punch. But then you see the first one that are dropping, that are falling, where you really have at a certain moment then a 250 against 25. And these 25, they stick together and they want to hold back until the end. But it's already written what will happen. It's just a matter of time. And these 25, they can only take and they cannot give anymore. This is what we saw. Unfortunately. Daniel White, without Yildiz, we create nothing. Are we a one-man team? Yildiz is by far our better offensive player. By far. Without him, we saw us struggling to build something against City. We saw how we entered against City. And we saw how he started the game. At the moment, it's true that he's level above. Dominic, a new member of the channel. Thank you, Dominic Valenzuela. Thank you. Gracias. Scully Racing. Thank you, my friends. We need Cambiaso back on the right, but new left midfield. So Cambiaso can support Chico. Yildiz, Thuram need to connect better. Also new strikers, of course. And you forgot what I think is the most important thing to start with. It's the defense. I will insist on that one. It's the defense. That's the first thing that you need to fix. Then the other things that you are pointing out are all correct. We need to fix that defense, guys. Nick, we need Osimhen. Osimhen plus David will win the league. No, I think we need much more than that. Not you don't win the league only with Osimhen plus David. We have a lot of problems that have been exposed. That have been exposed during that tournament. Much more than that. Nirai, what is the upcoming goal for the season ahead? No, you heard it, Nirai. You heard it really well from Scanavino. Trying again to compete for the Scudetto. We need to compete for the Scudetto. This has been publicly said. So nobody told you top 4 finish. Then if you want a realistic goal, A realistic goal at today is top 4. Why? Because it's exactly the same team that just ended top 4. And top 4 suffering. Then, if you are able to bring me some players to change a player from the transfer market, that's another story. But the transfer market didn't start. Yeah, it started yesterday. So now Juventus will be based in Torino and will do all what they need to do to reinforce the team. If on the 31st of August, this is exactly the team that we have, then I will tell you that, maybe with worse, we want to go and compete for the Scudetto, but in reality, we are exactly the same team, so why would things change? Because these are the men that we are. With this team, there is no way we can compete for the Scudetto, but luckily this team will not be the team that will start 25-26. 100% the target with the current team is top 4, but guys, again, I know, but this will not be the team for 25-26. This will not be the team for 25-26. Then the big question is, how much changes will we see into the team? That's the big question. But this is not the team of 25-26 Juventus Football Club. So it makes not even sense to say what kind of position is this team deserving. Instead, we just saw it. With this team, we arrived 4th with difficulties, with suffering. There was no quality from the bench. Depends of how much we sell. That's also one of the problems of Juve the recent years. We always are obliged to wait that we sell before we buy, or at least to be sure that we will sell these players to have an idea which other clubs they do not need. Because of Real Madrid, they can go for free players just because of attraction. But then they go also and they put the cash on the table for a Dean Huijsen, for example, without even discussing. That's the player that we want. We go for him, boom, 60 million, go 60 million. So Juve problem is big also in the mercato. It's always the same story in recent years. How many can we sell before we buy? Guys, this is what we try to do for Wea and Bangula in a rush to close the books of the 30th of June, and people were in revolt. People were pissed off. Yeah. But Juve, from what I know, is also looking for a midfielder. For the midfielder that you are describing, Saverio. No. Was not a penalty. Look, then some names that I hear are not convincing me, like the name of Didi, are not convincing me. But my hope is that these players are just pushed by agents because they had contact with Juve, old management, and maybe an update with the new management without having an answer at the moment, just to not, pull away or to put everything in the trash. You need some options, but I hope these are not the names. Some good news. But the good news, I think we already said them. Huh? There was a big will, a really big will of Juve in the first half. We saw things that we didn't see since long time in terms of way of playing, but even there, a bit tough. The good news is that we will have more time to prepare the new season, a bit more than what could have been. The good news is that Mercato starts and we'll need to work on it. That should be priority, because I'm also scared about Bremer. When will he be able to be back 100%? That would be good. That would be immediately what I would do. The first one, I would go and take Emeric Laporte. 10 million euro. 32 years old. Experienced player. You take him and then you see. How good was Arda Güler today? Mamma mia. He was good. Yildiz spoke to the microphones apparently after the game. What did he say? As I said before the game, we prepared and trained well, and we played a good game. What Real Madrid is doing is incredible. I don't know if they are the favorites, but they have the potential to win it. But let's see. There are also other big teams. Didn't speak a lot. I didn't think he wanted to speak a lot. I would not love to speak also. Trying to see in our Telegram group if we have we have a bit more news provided by Mo and Saraz. So let me go in our Telegram group. What is Telegram saying? Andrea Cambiaso to the zone. I feel sorry because we played the right game. It's too bad because I also went all the way a couple of times. I need to improve on my choices. Energy in the last 30 minutes. Toward the end, we tried to open the game. Too bad on how it ended because I have some regrets. An incredible experience though. Now we need to switch off and recover the energies for the next season. I have regrets as well. Yeah. The poll. We close the poll. After 1079. Look at that. That's crazy, guys. 1080 votes, which you are doing with your finger or with the mouse. 1080 votes, but only 562 likes. Crazy, no? We end the poll. 5% of the people voted for Rugani, man of the match. Yildiz 12%, 82%. Big win of Michele T. Gregorio correctly. Big question that I see here in Il Bianconero, and it's correct as well, is why is Di Gregorio always the best of the game? This is something that we need to work on and to understand. Let's see the ratings that they gave. Di Gregorio 8, I agree. Kalulu 5.5, Rugani 6.5, Kelly 6, Nico Gonzalez 5.5, Alberto Costa 5.5, Locatelli 6.5, Thuram 7. It's a bit too much, I think, for Thuram. Cambiaso 5.5, Conceição 5.5, Kostic 5.5, Yildiz 7, Koopmeiners 5, Colomani 5.5. I think it's not enough for Colomani. Tudor 5.5. Excellent in presenting a Juve that was not thinking about Manchester City, but the changes didn't convince anybody. No, but Sasha, I cannot be optimistic right now about the new season. Like, I cannot, because if you told me it was Giuntoli, I would have tell you this is the strategy of Giuntoli. Will do this, and then I can tell you, okay, I already know the plan more or less. Do I agree with it? Am I happy with it? Yes or no? Today we have a new what is the name of Kamoli? I don't remember the role. General director. That we don't know. So I don't know what is the plan, what not. And this team is still the same at the moment. So I cannot be optimist. I cannot. Is Sasha Megan Fox? Is a big good question. That's one day I will ask her if she's Megan Fox or not. You never know. You never know, Bob. Because will probably have been the first goal of the game of Juve, and then the game is changing. Maybe there are more field open, and you can punish them. Maybe not. I don't know. The worst match this season was against Atalanta and Fiorentina. Atalanta at home 4-0, guys. 3-0 away the week after against Fiorentina. These were really low moments. Then we can even add the PSV, the Empoli game. There were a few. I need to contact my friend for Dortmund. I need to contact you. Dortmund. You go or not to Dortmund? Because the next friendly, at least that is planned, maybe they will be earlier. I don't know. But it's the 10th of August, if I'm not wrong, in Dortmund. Where you have the opportunity to go at 1 p.m. to watch Juventus women in one stadium, then you can walk to the other stadium to watch the men playing. Juve played a very good first half, going close to scoring at least 3 times, it's true. Then in the second half, Varela scored and brought on Mbappe and Modric from the bench. We brought on Kostic and Cope. That says it all. I think that we already lost before the benches entered the game. Which is correct now what you say, but we even lost before. But Sir Raz, you need to subscribe to Juventus official fan club. You need to contact Federico. As easy as that. Look, Federico, I brought you a new Juventus official fan club member. And now he disappeared. Federico disappeared. Speaking Dutch. Federico is speaking Dutch. He's living in near to Maasmechelen. Cecilia, you didn't. Did you answer yesterday? Are you back in the Telegram group? I don't know if yesterday you answered that question. Als ik Nederlands spreek. Ja. Ah, she's back. Great. Guys, I will make a dedicated video, I believe, about the Juventus official fan clubs. Guys, what they do, the opportunities that they are giving you is just but incredible. Incredible. The ones from Los Angeles that I didn't meet yet in person, but the one of Florida, the one of Empire State, the one of Toronto, the one of Juventus official fan club in Belgium with our friend Federico. In Italy, so many guys. There are so many clubs. You see, all the players that I met 4 times there. Well, all the fans that were there able to receive autographs, etc., etc. All these were actually selected by Juventus official fan clubs. So, yeah, you should absolutely not doubt about that one. This is Daver that this is Daver that is actually speaking German instead of Dutch. This is really funny. When will the preseason start? Who is GJustjuve? I know, the Italian one. He can lose his mind as much as we want. This is what we have, guys. And you see, one day Chico we need to sign immediately. The other day it's completely useless. It's funny. There is no middle statement about Chico. It's crazy. Chico is a mystery of life. Nobody can tell. It's one with good things, but it's not complete yet. I prefer not, or I prefer yes. Chico is or we need or obliged pay even more. 30 is not enough for him, or it's like no, it's a disaster. Yeah, Sasha is giving probably the only correct answer for Chico. One day I love him, the next day I hate him. Yeah, probably that's the answer for Chico. Oh yeah. Quality basis only, yes. At today, I agree. Then is it smart to go for him? That's another discussion. Victor, thank you, my friend. Victor, it's years that I know you on the channel. You're always like that, without t-shirt, just with a swimming pant, and you never have the fever. How come you're never sick? No, because you should tell us, our guys like Federico Gatti, like Koopmanners, like McKenny, how you never get the fever, even if it's already 5 years that you are here on the channel with a swimming pant. It's not me, just to be clear, but who is it then? Who is it? So Victor Big Heart is posting a picture of another person in swimwear. I don't know who it is. Indeed. I missed a few, by the way. I missed one of Shutterstar. Elkan, thank you, my friend. Elkan should give the 1 million bonus to Di Gregorio for helping us. Yeah, I think it's correct. Look, I'm happy that I see your donation, because I think it's correct. Yeah. 100k per save that he did. He did like 10 saves. Bravo. 1 million. Give it to Digre. I agree. And top saves today. And for people that doubt Di Gregorio, I think that this tournament, even if he conceded 5 against City, showed really that we have a quality goalkeeper. Really qualitative goalkeeper. Nick would definitely trade Dusan for Sancho. Look, apparently this is the latest rumor that Juve would love to put Dusan towards Manchester United, but the thing is always the same, the salary. And even if Premier League clubs have difficulties on salary, then you know that it's an expensive player, no? How much money did we get from Club World Cup by heart? I don't remember. Is there someone that can calculate it really fast or that have the numbers? Maybe it has been reported in the Telegram group already or not. I don't remember. Tomorrow in the papers it will be written. I will report it in the video, but now by heart I don't remember. Okay, guys. A bit more than 22, Ibrahim. I think a bit more than 22. It's more leaning towards the 28. I will confirm tomorrow. Okay, I'm super tired. It was a long time that I didn't do a watch along. 3 hours 40. We started early as well for the pre-game. It's a pity that we couldn't celebrate today. We could have done a bit more. But we knew that the obstacle was too big. Ragazzi, grazie to all of you for your time, for your patience. I hope you were happy. I really try to do also my best with that one. Could be that I do a watch along on Saturday for Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, but it will not be here. So I will give you the informations really, really soon. But never go on J Twitter, Bob. Never go on J Twitter. That's a hell, eh? You know how you enter. You never know how you will go out of it. Disaster. Grazie a tutti. My eyes are closing. I will probably watch a movie here. I will see if my son still has the motivation or not. What do you think about my new wallet? Beautiful. Beautiful wallet. You know what I love the most? Probably this one. That's the FIFA World Cup pass for Juve. Ciao Sylvain. Ciao Steve. Ciao Suras. Ciao a tutti. Grazie forza. Yeah, bravo Shatterstar. Everyone with a like before leaving. 610 likes at the moment. I close the door with a like. And we see each other tomorrow for the post game. Of Real Madrid 1, Juve 0. A domani. Season is over, now we think about the future. Grazie, forza.